3. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the NSK Podcast, episode 196. I am your host, David Chang, and over here is my co-host, Charlie Draco Cowden.
Yo, we only got 4 more to go before we hit 200.
Uh-oh, that's gonna be crazy. I don't even know what we're gonna do for that day.
Me either.
It might just be, let's just a one-man podcast, that one. It'll be special, right? No. We'll see.
No.
Yeah. 4 more weeks then?
Yeah.
Yeesh. Better get planning. But this is the podcast where we talk about Japanese idols and their music and their gimmicks and their industry. Their lives and spending lots of money on them. Or watching them online freely. So,
Which I did a lot of this weekend.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you? How about you catch me up?
I was following the baby metal craze
Baby maids.
this week with the
baby metal craze. Because did they start their tour this week?
they started the 1st in Paris, and then I believe the 3rd in Germany, and the 5th in
London?
Nebwood,
Oh no.
Sonosphere.
Ah.
And then yesterday was London.
Oh.
So Gary
Okay.
was off gallivanting across the UK.
Did you just say gallivanting?
Yes.
What is... It sounds like such an exquisite word. What does that mean? To gallivant?
I'm not sure.
Wow,
Exactly.
you're just making shit up now, aren't you?
I know it's a word.
Gallivanting. I don't know, man. Gallivant. Merriam-Webster. 2 entries found.
Go around from one place to another in the pursuit of pleasure or entertainment.
Okay, fine. You win this time, Draco. I'll give you a pass
To gallivant.
to gallivant. Okay.
But yeah, I'm mostly watching the reaction of the foreign fans to baby metal.
Okay. Did you enjoy reactions to baby metal?
There weren't too many actual live video or audio reactions to them, but yeah, it was pretty positive actually.
Cool.
Everybody at Sonosphere, there were 50,000 people there, which is
Oh, that's a big number to play to.
possibly their largest audience to date.
Right?
Well, they did 2 days at Budokan, but not, 50,000 at one time.
Yeah, Budokan doesn't hold that many.
No, it's
Does
only
it?
like 10 or 13.
Yeah. That's cool though, because Budokan's been considered like a prestigious venue to play at.
And to have your first one be a 2-day.
Yeah, so that's cool. I also hear it's an acoustically nice venue as well.
And they, yeah.
That's
I
it?
just-
Yeah.
No, I just forgot.
You just brain farted there?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Moa kind of goofed up at the Sonosphere, though, at the
Oh
opening.
yeah, Moa. What did she do?
She kind of froze up on stage. She's standing
froze.
there like this for like the first 2 measures of death.
So
Baby
she
metal
like
death.
just forgot to
Move.
start.
Yeah,
Forgot to move.
yeah.
Nice. That's
But I
good
guess
planning.
after that, she went absolutely wild.
That's good to hear. I really look forward to seeing Moa because, I mean, just on the little I've seen of any of the members of Sakura Gakuen, and just on, I guess, looks alone, this is very superficial. She's my favorite of baby metal, so...
Well, Moa's pretty crazy. She's probably the most idle out of the group.
Yes. Well, that's cool.
Yeah, Moa, yeah. Yui's
Yeah,
the
Moa.
more serious one. She seems very reflective.
Majime.
I don't know about that, but she's very reflective and serious.
Reflective and serious.
I don't know if I'd go Majime, though.
Okay. Well then, what else did
yeah.
you do this week?
That's about it.
That's it?
I finished
Stocking baby metal?
I finished retiling the camper this week.
Retiling the camper.
Yeah. Yeah.
What does that mean?
Putting down floor tile in the camper because the linoleum cracked and peeled.
What is a camper? As in like a trailer?
Yeah, it's
okay.
Camp trailer.
Okay. Because for some reason, I think half my brain's not working right now. But I was
you probably don't have those out there in California.
Yeah, I was like, what? What is Draco talking about? Is this a part of a house that I don't have? But
no, it's
you literally mean a mobile
house.
home. Okay.
Well, it's not a mobile home, but it's
a mobile thing you can sleep in, but also use as a temporary living space.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Like is it an RV?
No, it's pulled.
Oh, it's pulled. Oh my god. Okay.
Our RVs are self-propelled campers.
Yeah, self-propelled. They got propellers on them, man.
No, they got big freaking diesel engines on them.
Yeah, no, I know. I mean, when you say self-propelled, it just makes it sound like it's an airship or something. So, look, my house flies.
There was apparently an air show at Sonosphere, though.
Oh, was there?
One of the guys from Iron Maiden, I think, was flying in it for the Nazi Germany war anniversary.
For the Nazi Germany war anniversary?
Yeah.
The shit.
I can't think of what it was actually called, but it was the same day. So what about you?
I told my phone to not give me Twitter notifications, and it gave me Twitter notifications. Well, I don't know. Maybe some of you know, maybe not. But as usual, July 4th weekend was Anime Expo for me here in Los Angeles, California. So I staffed it again this year. A slight change or a slight difference this year is that instead of taking an extra day off or an extra day and a half off so that I could arrive as early as the rest of the staffers, I actually just went to work on Thursday, which is day one of the con. And then after work, I went home, grabbed my bags, and then drove up to LA to meet up with my fellow staffers. So AX seemed like a shorter ordeal this year, but it was just as exhausting as it can be because the entire week leading up to AX, I was only getting like maybe 4 to 6 hours of sleep every night. So I'm still stuck in that rut because after coming back from AX, I've still been going to bed at 2 a.m. So I'm kind of messed up right now. But
yeah, I heard there was
good.
Huge line for AX.
Yeah, so the joke is like AX is now called LineCon because basically it's a convention where all you do is wait in line. And if you're a regular attendee, that is generally true. You will be waiting in lines.
Okay.
All the time.
Well, that one wasn't on my bucket list, so I don't have to drop it off.
Yeah. But this is funny. Even though I do staff every year, like there's still a lot about the con that I just don't know, or there's a lot of things that you'd have to really, I guess, actively learn everything, and it's tough when you're a volunteer, when this is an event that happens once a year, and you're not you're not management or you're not like totally involved in it, but Premier badges are something that I knew about for the longest time, but like I knew they existed, but I didn't know the specifics. And I finally met someone who who actually who actually has one. Or I mean, you see them a lot because they have the premier lanyard and then like the special looking badge. But so this guy's name is Stumble1. He you might see him on Twitter, but well, that's his Twitter handle. But he's a friend of a friend's, and so he wanted to meet up because he's going to Japan for the first time, and he was just saying like he wanted to meet, and it'd be cool if we talked about things he could do in Japan. So I was like, yeah, sure, like come visit me in my office or whatever. And so when I met up with him, he's from like say Chicago, so he flew in for Anime Expo and whatnot. But he said that he would never attend the con unless he was a premier badge holder, because you practically skip all the lines. And he's like, just for that alone, it's worth it, because apparently the regular badge now is $75 for 4 days, and the premier badge sounds like it's about $200. And so I mean, I've paid what, $175 to go to like BlizzCon, you know? And sometimes I ask myself why I even do that, because I'm not even that big of a fan of, I mean, I like Blizzard's games, but like I'm not into World of Warcraft. Diablo, like I was never a Diablo fanatic. I even ended up playing Diablo 2 not too long ago, and I was kind of bored. And D3 was like, you know, kind of whatever for me. StarCraft clearly was like the thing for me. I'm not even addicted to Hearthstone or Heroes of the Storm, but it's a really well-run convention, and I like going to it because it has a different feel. I mean, first of all, it's a video game company's convention, and it's still neat because it's a lot of people who enjoy the lore and they enjoy the lore and the culture that Blizzard has created. And so I like experiencing that. So, I mean, I've dished major amounts of money to go to conventions before. So, if I think about it, I mean, if I were to ever return to Anime Expo as just an attendee, I'd probably consider the premier badge, because 3 hours in the sun doesn't sound like fun.
Yeah. No.
And that is a major problem of this year's convention, because there's some snafus or whatever. The staff at Anime Expo lost some room space, because originally in the second floor to queue for panels, the guys in the red vests, they would line people up into these not ballrooms but like conference rooms, and then from there they'd be able to enter a panel room once the line is ready, or when, you know, the panel's ready to start. This year, however, I don't know what happened, but what I heard was that we lost like 2 out of 3 of those rooms. So they just started lining people up downstairs. The problem is when you try to bring lines upstairs, where there's a bunch of people walking in all different directions, you have to block traffic everywhere, and it just becomes a complete mess. So panels would start, well, quote unquote start, but the people wouldn't be in the rooms until 30 minutes later or more.
Ouch.
And that was straight up a disaster.
That's wow.
Yeah, I felt really bad because like I was helping out at the Trigger panel, the one with Nakashima, Sushio, and I forgot the other guy's name, Toba. They're like the 3 guys who were invited, who worked on Kill la Kill. And like their handler, the Aniplex guy, he was like, is anyone actually coming, or like is the line ready? And I was like, oh geez, like, I mean, wow. This panel was supposed to start at 6:30. At 7, the line starts coming in, and by 7:15, we stopped ushering people in, because we wanted to fill up the entire room as quickly as possible. So we'd yell at everyone to like go all the way to the end of the room and then fill every seat. Don't save any seats. Don't skip any seats because everyone needs to just get in there and sit down. But after a while, the line dies down and then you just let people trickle in or whatever. And I think we also had to like stop people from taking video. Like every guest or like management or agency has a different policy when it comes to photo, video, recording, stuff like that. So it was interesting. But yeah, I mean, as usual, Anime Expo was neat for me because from my perspective, it's the other side, you know. It's the I'm trying to help other people out. I'm trying to help people run this con okay, or keep it from burning to the ground, and you know, everyone else sees it as like, oh man, I'm coming to this con and like it's freaking nuts or whatever. So yeah, it was neat. It was
it sounds kind of nuts on both sides.
It's all kinds of nuts now because we broke records for attendance again. Last year, I think our official count was 61,000.
Jesus.
This year, it's over 80,000. So
Wow.
we increased attendance by 20,000, and this is unique. We actually had to stop selling badges on Saturday afternoon because we were over capacity, and we're like, that's it. No more badges can be sold, and I was like, holy shit. So someone's saying capped at 85,000. Yeah, it's between 80 to 85 or something like that. It's freaking nuts.
So you didn't actually go to see anybody?
No, I did. I actually bought a ticket to the Kill la Kill special event. I mean, for me, this con was all about Kill la Kill. When they announced that the Trigger studio was coming, especially Sushio, the character designer of Kill la Kill, I was like creaming my pants. So I was like, yes, I'm going to do as much Kill la Kill stuff as I possibly can, while still maintaining my responsibilities as a staffer. So I bought the ticket to the Kill la Kill special event, and that was so that was funny too because it was held in the main events hall, and I don't have exact numbers, but that hall can probably hold several thousand. It was like the same hall that fit the Morning Musume performance. For anyone who remembers that from AX09, stuff like that. So it's a giant hall inside the LACC, but they just kind of like makeshift it to become a stage. So it's acoustically terrible, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's large enough to hold that many people. So what it started out as was like they would introduce the guests, and like Koshimizu Ami and what is her name? Satsuki's VA or Seiyu. Yuzuki? I know her nickname is Yuzu. Anyway, the two of them are the two main voice actresses, and then there's the director, the character designer, and like one of the not the director. God damn it, the writer, the character designer, and one of the producers. But they were there. They were asked questions and whatnot. But they premiered the dub of the first episode of Kill la Kill. So here's a funny thing. Like I was like, okay, it's almost 3 o'clock. I better go downstairs and go to the event. So I checked out of staff, and then I went down. And when I get down there, I watch as my fellow staffers have to like move the line. And I realized that the line was going outside. So I went through the doors and looked outside, and I was like, oh my god, the line was like wrapping around itself. And there's just a bunch of people like in the sun / under like these makeshift tents. And they just kept moving. And I talked to one of the red vests, and the guy was like, yeah, it's going to take at least half an hour to get this line inside the building. And the event had just started already. So...
Oh, God.
So I was like, I was still wearing my suit at the time because I had a panel to like go check up on. So I was like, I think I'm gonna go wait inside. And I even asked like some of the ticketing staff, like, hey, can you just let me through because I'm staff? But they're like, no, you have to you have to go through the normal procedure like everyone else. So, and that's understandable. Pretty much only main event staff is allowed to kind of quote unquote cut in because they actually staff that area. So I just waited for the line to die down, and when it was finally looking like the line outside was was getting shorter, I jumped outside and then I followed everyone in, and they were just in the middle of showing the dub, so I was like, okay, that's cool. I mean, I'm not really big on dubs at all. I more than likely prefer the Japanese version, but it was neat to see the first episode again, but with an English cast, so that was cool. And then after that, they brought all the guests of honor out, and Koji Mizami and Yuzu were dressed up as their characters, so I thought that was really cool. I had like a far away seat, so it was kind of like whatever, but at the end of the day, I mean, I just wanted to be there. And then after like a Q&A session, by the way, Sushio, the character designer, he's a pretty funny guy because he jokes around a lot. He says shit like, "Oh, I'm a genius. I drew these characters thinking of what the most erotic cosplay would be, etc." Stuff like that. So he said if he could be one character in the show, he'd be the dog because the dog would be the closest to Mako's boobs. So, stuff like that. Yeah, he's a really silly guy, and they made him draw a unique piece of art live on stage, and they had a camera on him. And then, like, when they would show it, he'd be like, "Oh no!" and he'd cover it up. He's like, "No, you can't look. It's not ready yet." But so after the Q&A session with everyone, they had Aoi Air come out, and I had met and seen her perform before, and so I know what she's like. I know she sings 2 of the main songs in Kill la Kill, so that's pretty cool. And she had like about a 1-hour performance, 1-hour concert thing. And they gave us these very special, specific glow sticks, or light sticks, so to speak. They're the kinds that can change colors. So there's like 6 different colors, but they're also the kinds that have the wireless transmitters in them, so that when you're at an event or at a specific venue, the glow sticks synchronize to however the event planners want your glow sticks to look. So it would be a sea of complete red, and then it would turn yellow, and then it would turn white, and they would blink or stuff like that, So it was really neat because it's I guess in a way it's forced solidarity, but it looks really freaking cool especially when you see it in video, because everyone's light stick is the same and it's doing the same thing. So, and I kind of like the fact that as you're like waving the light stick around, like you see it change colors and stuff. Yeah, so that was pretty neat.
Momoclo did that with their Fifth Dimension tour.
Nice. Yeah, I remember some of the guys were telling me, the guys that visit Tokyo or either live there or visit, they're telling me at like the last concert ever for, was it the Olympic Stadium? They had like Perfume, Man with a Mission. A lot of big artists I don't remember right now, but yeah, they're the light sticks they had there. They're also wireless transmitter controlled. The only drawback to that is that it's probably more expensive, and obviously it's not gonna do that light changing stuff unless you go to either say a specific venue or a specific event.
Yeah.
And in the case of like the Olympic Stadium being like closed down, I mean, your light stick may no longer be valid anymore. So so that is kind of like a little weird, but at the same time it was cool. I thought it was a really neat treat. I did not expect that. As usual, I kind of went into the Anime Expo pretty much with like no expectations, and because of that, everything was exceeded and I had fun. But Aoi Air, totally awesome. She sang Ambiguous, which is my favorite song out of all the Kill la Kill songs. It's the second opening theme, originally done by Garnadelia. I still believe that Maria from Garnadelia has a much better voice, but I mean, they didn't invite them over, so Aoi Air got to perform it. But she's cool.
Didn't Muse do some stuff for Kill la Kill?
Muse.
Yeah, the Live Idol.
The Live
game?
Idol group?
Yeah, the one for the game.
I don't think so.
The one that has like a U for a name, and they're
Yeah,
called Muse.
I don't think so. I'm not sure though. You'd have to tell me.
I thought I saw something about that, but I haven't actually watched Kill la Kill, so everything you're saying to me is like gone over my head.
Swoosh, right? Yeah, so only if you understand what I'm saying, thank you. If you don't, please bear with me as I tell you my story.
But
yeah, Gary said Love Live.
Oh yeah, Love Live.
Muse did stuff for Love Live. I don't think they did anything for Kill la Kill.
I thought I saw something for them, but I could be wrong. Yeah, speaking of anime debuts, this weekend, the 5th, was the debut for the new Sailor Moon.
Yes! And that panel was... Wait, the 5th was Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that panel was at 9 a.m. And a lot of people were pissed off.
And
understandably.
You guys didn't have the groups that Paris did.
That Paris did?
Japan Expo had the musical cast.
Oh, yeah, you know what? They probably have more money. So...
Well, with 80,000 people, Anime Expo should have quite a bit.
I'd hope so. But I don't know, man. Sometimes I don't know about the decisions of the higher-ups that run this con.
Yeah.
But yes, Sailor Moon debuted, the new Sailor Moon.
Yes, Sailor Moon Crystal.
All I've seen of it is the opening, the transformation scene, where it's like all CG and stuff, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Granted, I wasn't really, I didn't really watch Sailor Moon. I'm kind of interested in watching it to because it is a part of say anime history, you know?
It's a classic.
Yeah,
basically.
It's a classic. It's like a pioneer of the magical girl genre. It was a huge hit here, so.
It was a huge hit in Japan.
Yeah.
I did watch it.
It's definitely iconic when it comes to animation.
I did watch it. I watched all of it. I watched the entire 5 seasons. But
Damn.
Nice. I mean, Sailor Moon is literally iconic to me because it's what led me to where I am now with idols.
An idol wizard?
Yeah.
See, so the lesson I'm going to learn is magical girls will lead you to become a wizard.
Well, if you look through the history of Sailor Moon,
yeah,
the one that did the insert song for the final battle in season 1 was also a member of that other Akipi group in the 80s.
Oh, on Yonko Club?
Yeah. A subunit of them. She then became the lead in the first musicals.
Ah.
And she did some stuff for Cardcaptor Sakura too.
I see.
And
Very
now
nice.
she does punk metal something or other, did.
At CCS. Cardcaptor. Kanko says, not on Yonko, Sakurako Club.
Yeah, I thought
and you Crazy Draco again.
Yeah. I thought Sakurako Club was a subunit of, or a sister group to Onyanko Club, though.
Ah. Yeah, that I would not know.
Um,
My Onyanko Club knowledge is very light.
well, I was gonna try and name the group, but I can't remember if it was Peach Hips or Peach Lips that was the one that did the insert song.
Damn.
One was the cast for the musicals, and the other one was the cast for the anime.
Okay.
And I can't remember which one it was.
Nice.
Which one was which. But yeah, I did watch Sailor Moon. They're streaming it on Crunchy.
Nice.
They're doing it, I believe, also on Hulu. And Nico Nico.
Okay. Take that, Funimation. Who has the license to Sailor Moon in America, actually?
Viz?
Viz? Okay.
I think. I'm not sure.
But,
But they're streaming it in like 5 or 6 different languages.
Nice.
At once.
You'd figure, yeah, you'd figure that's I really like that trend, by the way, because I mean, it's very clear that anime does have a strong following outside of its original, its domestic market.
Yeah.
It's just hard to, for the Japanese, I know it's hard to justify a lot of the, say, business ventures outside of Japan.
Well, a lot of Sailor Moon is being done because Naoko didn't like the way it was done originally.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she didn't like the way the
Oh my
translation
God.
was handled originally, and how the story was changed.
Oh, well, yeah, because when you take... See, back then, it was like, oh, so some of these, some kids and people back home, back here in America, they want to see some of this anime stuff. Well, we gotta bring it over, but we can't introduce East Asian devil worship and all this crazy cultural stuff and violence, blah blah blah. So let's
redraw it.
Yeah,
and...
let's cut it up. Give Sanji a lollipop that he eats backwards. Let's do really dumb shit like replace guns with hands, replace cigarettes with lollipops, throw out entire arcs in a story, mix shit up.
Let's replace or cover up the street signs so they can't see the foreign language underneath.
Oh, that's good. That's real good.
They've actually done it.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. Like, as a kid, growing up, when I first saw this stuff, like, yeah, you were told it was Japanese, right?
In some cases.
Yeah, in some cases. But it was like, it was honestly kind of like, wow, this is a cartoon show, and I didn't know where what the origin was, Like,
yeah,
it's kind of like, it blew my mind when I found out Power Rangers was Japanese.
Yeah, I mean, did we know Mask Rider was Japanese?
Yeah.
I sure did. Yeah, that story was so changed.
And then it makes so much sense now, right? Because when the Power Rangers fought in Tokyo, like, that shit didn't exist in America at all. Like, they were at a goddamn, like, suburban high school in the middle of the desert, and all of a sudden, in order to save the world, or at least their home, they had to fight in this, like, when they call a Megazord. Yeah, they're in this metropolis. I'm like, what the hell is... Like, what kind of weird city is this?
Yeah.
But we were kids. We didn't care.
No, we didn't care.
It was all about the dinosaurs and the Morphin.
Yeah.
And the Green Ranger.
And TJ, what's his name for Mask Rider? Oh my god. He tried to make that work, but the story that Saban gave it was just so horribly bad.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, like, you're honestly just trying to force, like, a completely different story onto source material that has a specific purpose. So.
Did you ever see the first proposed Sailor Moon trailer?
No, I did not.
Oh god. It was a live action, and they had Mercury in a wheelchair.
What?
Yeah. No, it was just a trailer. But
no explanation?
No.
Just, you're going to be in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, that's cool, I guess.
And that's the only scene I remember from the trailer, but it
Oh,
was...
okay.
Oh, God, it was terrible.
I see.
But yeah, I'm going to try and watch all of this Sailor Moon, because they did change a lot, even in the first episode.
Okay. I didn't get to see the premiere. I only helped seat people and like get handed out tickets and stuff like that. And then had to see people's dejected faces when they couldn't come in.
But Momoclo, Idols,
Momoclo, Idols.
they are doing the opening and closing theme.
Oh, that's really cool. Damn it! Now I kind of wish I was there to experience the opening and ending.
The Moon Glow and Moon Bow.
Moon Glow and Moon Bow.
Yep.
All right.
And they're pretty dang good too.
That's good to hear.
A lot better than their last couple singles, I think.
They've been saving it.
But then there's some people that like the new stuff, so
Yeah. Well, that's always gonna happen. So
yeah.
agree to disagree, folks.
But yeah.
But there was one more premiere of interest to me, and that was Sword Art Online 2. Another world premiere that was happening at Anime Expo. So they debuted the first episode of season 2 at Anime Expo before even Crunchyroll and all the other streaming sites could release it. Unfortunately, I did not stay at that event long enough to see the premiere, but there was an interesting thing they were doing. It was like they had a countdown of like the three favorite episodes, like I think voted by fans, and they were they dubbed? Yeah, they were actually dubbed. And I didn't mind. Like, I was watching it and I was like, okay, this works. But it was also because it made me realize that I really, really liked SAO as an anime. And I do admit that I will vehemently defend that anime a lot because a lot of people give it shit. And understandably so. Like, don't get me wrong, I know why. I know why you could straight up say, like, that show went downhill really quick. Or like, the second half of it should have never happened. But
how long is that show? Because I've heard a lot about that.
It's 25 episodes, I believe. 20 between 24 to 26. So I was watching those episodes with everyone, and of course, like, very trolly audience. Like, this one chick is like, "Oh, like, do you promise me that I won't die?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm sure you won't die." And everyone's like, "Oh no," because you know that in the episode she dies. So, now I just spoiled it for you, but
no, because I don't know what you were watching.
Yeah, so but watching those episodes again, I was like, "Oh my god, this show is so good." So now I want to just rewatch the entirety of, at the very least, the first arc, because the Sword Art Online arc is actually really good. The second arc is the Alpheum Online arc, where they go to a different game, but they took, I don't know if it was like, it was probably the anime's fault, or the writers of the anime specifically, because from what I've heard, like, the source material doesn't, I don't know if it doesn't like rush it as much or if it handles it better. But anyway, there's like that arc is done as well, and now season 2 enters the third game of the Sword Art Online arc. And I'm looking forward to it because it's just more of the whole virtual reality thing. And I really like the concept of it. And I just want to see where they take the story in general. Like, I'm not particularly interested in, say, like, picking up the light novels to read. So it's just like how I'm really lazy when it comes to manga. Like,
I never got into manga or comics.
It's easier because you just read it, but damn, like, there's the appeal of anime is the entire production.
Yeah, I just never got into comics or manga or anything like that.
I see.
I was more into the anime and stuff, or the cartoons. I mean,
moving pictures.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, there's that. There was another premiere that I had no idea about. It was called K Missing Kings, and it was a movie. I had never seen the TV show, or at least I don't think I have, and I was really lost when watching it. But that seemed to be really hot amongst like the fangirls, because granted, like every dude in there is like Bishonen, so it makes sense.
What was it?
K Missing Kings, like the letter K.
Hmm.
And
No.
it got pretty hyped near the end, but I still like. There's so much like say like backstory and stuff I didn't know that like you could understand the movie watching it, but you know it was kind of like it was much more of a you had to have been following it type of thing to really enjoy it. So
You don't have that emotional connection to the characters.
yeah, it was it was just like, oh, these are random people, right? Whereas when I was watching SAO. Or when I was watching anything where like I actually liked it in a room full of other people who liked it, I felt this very like this crazy like bond with everyone around me, like when I was at the Kill Kill event and Aoi Air started singing Ambiguous, like I almost started crying because I was like, holy shit, I love this song. Anyway, enough of that bullshit.
What's up with the Giro poster?
The Giro poster? It's
That's
oh,
what
you mean
Lou
the
wants to know.
Oh man, I made that a long time. Vu hasn't watched our podcast in a while actually, but I made that. He knows I made that actually. I made that a while ago, and I just put it in rotation just because.
It's funny.
Because it's funny.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, is there anything else you want to know about Anime Expo? I don't know if there's any.
No, there were no idols there, were there?
There was that one chick from Nine,
Mm.
but I heard that Nine is more of a like pop group rather than an idol group. And I don't even know her name, so shit.
Yeah, I don't remember her name either.
Oh, one of my friends from the AKB SoCal fan club group, he ran into a chick who was dressed up as a Kinkyusei, like an actual AKB Kinkyusei. I don't know what song it's from, but it looks like a typical like traditional sailor outfit. And she has like the hat that's like tilted back or whatever.
So it could be like any number of songs.
Yeah, any number of songs.
I don't know. It might be Quest for the Fortune Cookie or something.
No, it wasn't. Get out of here.
I don't know.
And he also met a dude from Canada. Because when he went to AX, he was dressed up in his full-on Woda gear, like the trench coat with Kojima Natsuki's name written all over it, and like the pins and stuff on it. And this guy from Canada recognized him because he's actually hardcore Woda too. So we actually went out to dinner together. It was like 6 of us, and we had Korean barbecue, and it was funny because there was a TV inside the Korean barbecue restaurant, and it was like live tweets or live Instagrams. And so I was like, oh, I'm going to try this out. So I tweeted and like hashtagged Mana Korean barbecue, and then my tweet like showed up like in an instant. I was like, holy shit, this thing works. So instead of taking pictures of the meat, we all took pictures of the watermelon and started posting those. And we're like, oh, my favorite dish here is the watermelon. Dude, that watermelon's delicious. Just letting you know. It was fan-freaking-tastic. Apparently, someone was telling me the secret is instead of placing the watermelon in a refrigerator or anything like that, they just place the watermelons in ice to cool it down. So that way when they remove it and slice it and stuff like that, it maintains like a different, like, I don't know if it's like a different temperature or like it's like the cooling, the way it gets cooled makes it tastier. I don't know, some bullshit science, whatever. Anyway, so I had a pretty good time in Anime Expo as usual. Yeah, good time. Exhausted as hell as usual, but I still love going to conventions, regardless of like if they're video game, anime, Japanese only, idol. So they're really nice. They're really nice. My only regret is probably not taking as many pictures, because there were a ton of Matoi Ryukos and I didn't get one picture with one. It's my goddamn waifu. So Oh well.
Missed your chance.
Missed my chance, yeah. And there's some good ones too. Oh well. So I've talked enough about the anime, which is not what this show is supposed to be about. This show is about Japanese idols. So we're gonna go into impressions. First, we have Lyrical School.
That rap.
That rap, and their MV Fresh. Freshu.
I'm not sure how fresh they are, but...
I don't know why, but that sounds wrong.
Yeah.
So, it's a pool party! Freaking summer singles all up in here, right? Let's do it.
Actually, no. There's
no?
not.
Damn it. So it opens with a chick kind of just like suntanning behind, like in front of a pool.
Yeah, she's just lounging.
This is summer as hell, Draco. Screw you.
I said not as many.
Not as many disgusting bikinis.
Yes.
Yeah, so they're not really wearing bikinis, honestly. Well, actually, no, those can kind of count. Yeah, those count. They... Shit.
They're definitely wearing two-piece swimsuits in some cases.
Yeah, in some cases. Yeah, at least one chick has a one piece. It's interesting.
And then red Solo cups.
Yeah, I noticed that too. I was like, really? Freaking red Solo cups? This freshman in college pool party.
It does have that feel to it. It does have
and a Jeep Wrangler, yeah.
Yeah, you know, you mentioned that college freshman party.
Ohio State, the dude with the pizza, dude. That's a really small pizza, by the way. Like that guy, like that was the size of his face.
That's like, well, I could eat that pizza.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'll eat this pizza in one sitting. So, Lyrical School does this, like, kind of rap thing, and then kind of like the...
Kind of pop.
Yeah, kind of a more laid-back feel. Pretty nice lounge music at times.
Yeah.
Like, that's the impression I get from their background music, or the instrumentals. So...
Yeah, good background music.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking of Rhineberry there for a minute.
Thinking of Rhineberry? Yeah, I mean another group whose shtick is the rhyme. No, the rap. God damn it.
Oh, Lakers? Nike? Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Michigan State?
America.
Wow.
Dude, one chick has a dollar sign on her bikini.
Yep.
Holla, holla, get dollar. But that reminds me, real quick, when we were having dinner with that Canadian dude, I was like, dude, they're like strips of pork belly. We would just call them bacon, because it is bacon, right? It's like, dude, rub the bacon on the grill so that it oils it up. So we're rubbing the bacon on the grill. And we're like, yeah, like that's good, like that. And yeah, America, you know, like that joke where it's like, you call America, America. And like the Canadian guy was like, you guys actually say America? It was good. It was real good. Like, yeah, like how you say A, right? But, yeah, I mean, because, you know, we're joking about it. And he was like, wow, you guys are serious? Like, no, not entirely, anyway.
No, not completely.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like the song. The PV's good. This
is chill, yeah.
There's nothing outrageously wrong with it. It's just them bouncing around and having fun. And
I know, this is cool. This is cool.
It's like the freshman party and then the drunk sleepover all in one.
Yeah, and the Jeep Wrangler. Going to Mexico. That's where we're going.
Going to the beach.
She can't drive. This is bullshit.
I was gonna say, is that legal?
Yeah, this is some illegal bullshit right here.
Is she even old enough?
Oh my god, those cans look like they're from America. They filmed this in America? Actually, it looks like they did, right? Because she's on the left hand side. Who knows? Whatever, it doesn't matter.
Maybe they did. I don't know. Or maybe they filmed it in like Guam or something.
Oh yeah, that's true. They could have done that. Yeah, Guam is basically like
America Light
pit stop. Yeah, American pit stop for Japanese people. So just do it. Go there, experience just that little speck of America.
But yeah, I think you hit it. It's the college freshman party without all the beer.
Oh my god. Wait, okay, hold up. What does that say at the end? Oh my god, best summer ever with Lyrical School. Yes! This is the freshman college party.
Yeah.
What a great way to start summer. I remember summers in school. So
I still think I like Rhineberry better as far as the
musically
rap group goes, but I just like Rhineberry's vocalist better.
I see. Yeah, this is I mean, I want from this initial hearing, like I can't say I hear anything unique out of like their voices, you know?
No,
So,
it's very very idle.
yeah. But yeah, it's chill.
Yeah. Nothing to complain about.
Yeah. It's totally cool. So, if you want to experience the best summer ever with Lyrical School, go check out Lyrical School Fresh by T Palette Records.
I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch that to see if I can catch anything in the background.
Okay. Yeah, this it's potential. There's potential for Easter eggs. Okay. Next up, we've got Up Girls with Kono Melody o Kimi to. So, how summery is this PV, Draco?
It's not.
Not
this is
at all.
This is a pretty like slow ballad type.
Oh my god.
Almost. Yeah. Remember last week when I said I had a PV that went with full power, and it transitioned into another song, or the other song? Yeah, this is the song.
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, I watched the Lavender show last week, looking for PVs, and they had both of these PVs, but they were short.
I see.
And they transitioned from the Zenyoku Power Up or whatever it was.
Into this?
Into this.
And
And I'm just like, wow, that was...
Yeah, that's a problem.
abrupt.
Yeah, because... I mean, well, I can understand why, because we were a little disappointed by how, like, not full power that song was, despite its name. But yeah, I mean, this is not that slow, to be honest. This is actually...
No.
This is, like, middle of the road, kind of like electronic and dance mixed with pop, so...
Yeah, it's not bad.
That synthesizer all up in here, that's what's going on.
Honestly, I'm kind of disappointed in Up Girls.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, look at this PV. It's just a giant light in the background.
You know, they actually make that work, though. They don't have nearly as many scenes where you get blinded by it, because...
Right, because it's right behind one of the chicks' butts.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, Above Girls are pretty thin, but I mean, they can still cover the light.
And
their waists are probably the widest parts of their bodies below their shoulders.
Yeah. Yep.
I do like that I can see the girls more clearly in this PV. Like, I'm getting a really good look at Purple and And I mean, I can still say, yeah, I think she's pretty cute.
Yeah.
It's cool. And also you can notice the other girls, and it's like, hey, who are you? Like, now I want to check you out. So.
I'm good.
You're good?
I got Saho, I'm good.
Who is she? Wait, Saho is what, the youngest one?
Nah, she's yellow.
Oh, she's yellow? She's pretty cute, too.
Blue is the youngest one, I think.
Yeah, Blue is the youngest one, like...
14.
Get out of here. She's like one of the taller ones. Oh, well... Average. Sengoku looks pretty short. She's like the shortest one. She's probably stacked, isn't she?
I think
What do you wish for, Draco? What do you wish for? That's what they're asking you. You and me tomorrow dreams songs. Let's do it.
I want $10 million.
You want $10
That's
million?
what I wish for.
What would you do with $10 million and Up Girls?
I have my own personal concert.
Well, right on. And then, is that it? Like, $10 million done?
No, the $10 million would go to live the rest of my life on.
Okay. So you'll spend part of it to have Up Girls perform for you.
Maybe.
And then after that, you just, that's it. You don't do anything else.
Oh, no, I'd travel. But, I mean, I would invest the money so I could have enough to actually live my life on.
That just reminds me of freaking Office Space, where it's like, oh, if I had freaking, what's his name, Samir? But it's like, if I had $1 million, I would invest it in some mutual funds and put it in the blah, blah, blah. He's all like explaining his financial plan and shit, whereas the question is supposed to be about like, well, what would you actually, what would you want to do for the rest of your life or whatever. So, it's funny shit. But, and then the glorious lens flare at the end. Thank you. oh, and again, oh my god.
Yeah, it can't be an HP or a Hello Project PV without one.
Without lens flare.
I mean, if I had to spend the $10 million, I would use it to...
You would unlens flare this PV?
Maybe. I would probably use it to power vote somebody into #1. You
would power vote somebody into #1.
Yeah, for AKB.
And AKB. Man, come on, save your money. Well, I guess with
I'd only need like 160,000 tickets.
Dude, that's so much.
I'm not sure 10 million would be enough.
Yeah, wait, hold on. Let's do some calculations here. 160,000, right?
Something like
you
that.
Got?
No, she got like 157.
Multiply this by let's just say $16, because 1,600 yen, $16 is pretty close right now. That is $2,560,000.
Okay, yeah. So
you'd spend over a quarter of your 10 million winnings. And this is an arbitrary number that I just pulled out of my ass, but you'd spend over a quarter of that just so that you could power vote one girl for the year.
Yeah.
Who would you power vote?
I'm not sure.
You are DD.
That's a tough one, because there's...
You want to be a troll, or do you want to be like a true fan?
I gotta be true fan. I can't be a troll. I wouldn't.
Do you even have an AKB Yoshi anymore? Like, what's going on here?
See, if I was to go with AKB, it'd probably be like Tano.
All right, what about eligible? Just an eligible 48 group girl in general.
Yeah, AKB only. It would have to be like Tano or Roka or somebody like that. But eligible, I might go with crap. No, I forgot her name.
See, she's not even that important to you because you don't even know her name.
The only one I can remember is Wakana, and that's HKT, and I'm trying to think SKE.
Wait, Wakanon?
Yeah.
Not Wakana? No, right?
No. She's well, I'm not sure which team she's in.
You're saying it's someone in SKE that you would power vote?
I would probably go with like Isohara Kyoka.
I was gonna say Yagami Kumi's not in the group anymore, just letting you know.
Yeah, neither is you, yeah, so.
Yeah. Wait, what? Oh, Yuri. Oh, because she got transferred out.
Yeah.
Not even concurrency. Man, that's whatever.
Yeah, she's now AKB, not.
That piece.
Yeah.
Team Foe. Alright, well, this Up of Girls PV is like okay. It's pretty, it's standard. White background, white light bright, and colored uniforms on girls dancing.
Wakatabe Haruka, that's the one I was
Wakatabe, there we go. See, I was like, I don't know if you know what you're talking about, Draco.
But if I had to go with HKT, I'm not sure if I'd vote her or Serena.
Who is Serena?
Exactly. Nobody knows her.
What?
Kumazawa Serena.
Making me do work.
Team H or Team K. K4.
K4.
She's right above Mio.
She looks pretty young. From these multiple pictures.
97. Yeah.
17. Oh, okay, that's. I mean, she's getting there. All right. Special skills: dance and athletics, charm point, smile. What about her makes you want to support her?
Funny.
She's funny?
I don't know. There's just something about her that draws me in.
You don't know.
Not specifically. I mean, she's a good performer.
I see. Oh, that's good. Dude, it is really hot in my room. Like, oh my god, I'm ready to go to bed.
That's why I have the door open.
Wow. I can't do that because then sound would leak in and then sound would leak out. It's just gonna be a really weird, awkward situation.
Luckily, I'm alone, so.
What the fuck? Okay. Good. You should take a break and go sit in everyone's chairs naked right now.
Yeah, because we can't.
Yeah. So, I mean, that was Up Girls. Kono melody o kimi to, which translates to this melody with you. Thank you up front with your gloriously generous amounts of English translations of things you do now.
Even though they're really terrible and make no sense half the time.
It's better than nothing, okay? People are gonna be like,
I won't argue with that.
I want to know the words. And here are the words.
Yeah, that's actually probably one of the largest complaints I heard about Baby Metal. I don't know what they're saying.
I mean...
But they were fun, so...
The hell do you expect? I mean, it's a group from another country. They speak a different language in that country. Holy shit. But yeah, I mean, that's always going to be a problem. That's always going to be a roadblock. Just cultural exchange and boundaries. I just wish more people would be willing to put the effort into that exchange, but that's just not the case. Regardless, though, I mean, you can have fun with music without knowing the words. I just think it's much more enriching if you do. Anyway, enough of that. We're going to talk about Camouflage. It's the name of the group. And their MV. I know Aji. Oh man, I know. Sorry, let me just redo this again. I know Aijo Odorian se. Did I say that right?
I don't know.
Okay. Mother.
This is a weird video.
Why do you have to keep collecting weird videos?
It's 6.5 minutes long.
Oh god, I'm going to fall asleep.
And you could literally cut the first minute and a half off.
Great. All right. So let's talk about bridges. What type of bridge is your favorite? Because this opening scene has two chicks.
No.
No, that's a boy. Holy shit.
Yeah, boy and a girl.
All right, it's a boy and a girl walking on this bridge. boy goes, "Let me go look down this bridge." This looks like a typical suspension bridge, but pedestrian-sized.
Yeah. My favorite type of bridge is the one that doesn't collapse.
That's a lot of them, actually. If you mean like in everyday operation.
Yeah.
That's a lot of them.
Doesn't like move under me when I'm walking across it.
Okay, yeah, no, those. Oh man, those are scary as shit, dude. Like when I was in when I visit my family in like Costa Rica, there's like this resort on the other side of Costa Rica that we'll drive to, and man, do I not have sound or some shit? Hold on.
No, no, you're fine.
It's muted. Okay.
No,
so,
there's just no sound.
Yeah, we'll drive, and then there's this part where it's just only one car can fit through, and it's basically like a drawstring bridge for cars. And I'm like, holy living shit! Our van is on the bridge, and it's swaying. Like, what the fuck? Like, we're gonna die.
We don't have any quite that bad around here, but we do have some one-lane bridges that are no longer in use. But
I see.
Well,
yeah, see, okay, this song all of a sudden just appears at like 1 minute and 40 seconds.
Yeah, these two kids run up to a shrine, pray.
Time.
Then they go around the corner and there's...
Holy shit, the shrine maidens become
taiko
idols.
drummers.
Yeah. Or these... It's like a mix of traditional and modern.
Yeah, very much so.
The kids are like flipping out, like, what the hell are we seeing?
Just, I don't know. What are you seeing?
Why is this girl showing so much shoulder? Scandalous.
I mean, it's like, I don't understand what they're showing.
That's kind of funny.
And all the girls are dressed up, or, well, not, I don't think all of them are members, but...
So it's funny because they have a lot of close-up shots, right?
Yeah.
And in those close-up shots, it feels like pretty hectic and busy. And then when they have that overhead shot where you realize it's only like 10 to 15 people,
yeah,
it's like, this is a little disappointing.
I guess that means it's shot well because it looks bigger than it is.
Yeah. I definitely appreciate that because they are trying to make it look very, very lively, you know, very happening. This is the party, you know.
Yeah. But it's just weird because all the people are dressed up as different figures. You got a mummy, you got a rabbit. Yeah, and I don't understand it. It's just weird.
I mean, who even would understand this, you know?
And apparently, I don't know if the kids are brother and sister or what.
They could be.
There seems to be some relationship there, but what's the point of them? I have no idea.
They represent the average human discovering their inner selves, and their inner selves are. See, are you gonna call these fox masks
no
a copy of Baby Metal? Because those look exactly like the ones that Necromidol were using.
Huh? I haven't seen them.
It's when the three dudes are kind of just like dancing, and they're like, "All right, this is cool."
Well, only two.
This has a similar theme because it's kind of like the whole.
Yeah, a little bit.
I mean, it is like spiritual. It involves a shrine, and they're dressed
the music,
up in the garments.
It's kind of weird because like the vocals have this really light, airy quality to them, but the music's kind of dark.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're kind of going with the whole heavy guitar and drums thing, like, you know, with kawaii metal every now and like sprinkled into this song, and then you got the little bit of the traditional taiko drums and the sore noises and stuff like that.
Yeah, and remember, kids, it's always a good idea to drink strange liquids out of strange cups from strange people.
Yeah, that's advice that you probably should not follow, even if Draco tells you to do so.
Definitely not.
Yeah. That was a strange cut, by the way. It looked more like a rock that was carved into some sort of serving device.
And they just take it and drink it like it's nothing. Who knows what was in that?
What if they're just thirsty?
Well, they can be thirsty and still drinking something that's
This reminds me
messed
of
up.
This reminds me of that one excuse me. I am like in food coma, sugar crash, everything right now. That one song that Momoclo did for Joshiraku, the anime. The one where they have to speak really freaking fast, but then it goes into this kind of like traditional super fast traditional Japanese folk song. I just love shit like that because
Pinky Jones?
no, it's
Or Modetsu?
no. What the Draco? Actually, I can see. I guess I can see what. No, Moretsu. So I like Moretsu as a song, but like, man, that song like is just like on 100% volume at all times, and like, holy shit! I gotta stop. Yeah, like my head is hurting now. Goddamn, I have to find it. It's Nippon Egao Hyakke.
Oh.
Yeah, because this one goes into I think you hear the koto or like the Japanese string instrument, and then the occasional like taiko or like just like a drumming instrument.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I was thinking major releases, not sub-releases.
Oh, okay. Sub-release.
Because that's actually released under a different name.
Yeah, you're right. They're not credited as Momoclo. They're credited as something related to the anime, I think. Alright,
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't even know who's in the group Camouflage because pretty much everyone was in that video. Like they're just you could be a side character, or you could be an extra, or you could be one of the main girls. But I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. We've talked about them, I think, like once or twice before, but
Have we? Because I do not remember that.
all I know is the girls work at various maid cafes as well as being in the
Jesus. That'll wreck Serena. She loves idols and maids. Maybe maid cafes. Actually, yeah, she does. She has to go back and see her maid. But
yeah,
I mean,
the PV is weird. It's shot well. There's no.
Yeah, I think they A for effort, you know.
Yeah.
So far so good on that concept, and I think it matches the song, especially for say like a lower budget type of PV. So
Yeah.
it works. I think it's okay USA.
Yeah.
But so that was Camouflage with Aino Aijo Odorionse. I'm gonna try reading Japanese. Aino Aijo Odorianse. Odorianse. Okay. Next, let's go ahead and talk about M3. M3. M with the spelled out word 3. That's what we're going to talk about.
You remember this group?
Yeah, I remember this group. This is 3 members of Fairies.
No, this is one member of Fairy.
This is one member of Fairies. Is it Momoka?
I don't know. I don't know their names.
Alright, but this is called Your Love. It's coming out on July 30th. No, this does not come with oh, never mind, sorry. I just saw the ad on the bottom, and it's suggesting that I go watch Fairies Superhero. And I was like, this is not part of Superhero? Like, yeah, it's not part of Superhero. I get it.
I gotta say, I don't like it.
You just don't like it? Just straight up?
What does it remind you of? Just
Hold on, let me watch it first.
Right off the top of your head.
Right off the top of my head, Avril Lavigne.
Okay. Yeah,
Um,
it's very Western. Very
yeah,
Western.
like I was thinking this is straight up some, United States pop or something.
Yeah, this sounds like it came straight out of the West, and I don't like it.
Are you a Western apologist, Draco? Is that what you're saying?
No,
Yeah.
I'm saying I hate Western pop music.
I see.
I
could live with this. Holy shit! I think this is kind of cool.
I haven't listened to the radio except for the one time that I heard that
Oh, give me that! Don't give me that hipster shit.
baby metal was played on Sirius in like 5 years.
Baby metal was played on the radio. Is that what
Yeah.
you just said?
On Sirius XM radio.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like I was like that can't be on FM radio. You crazy
Actually,
ass.
it was. It was on BBC One radio.
Oh God, that's pretty cool. But anyway, yeah, this song.
Like Gary said, is this the PV for SNSD G?
No, because
Not enough legs and butt.
not enough legs and butt, but I can. This is fairly legalicious, especially for fairies.
Yeah.
They have pretty high heels on. I mean, when I saw them, that's the thing. I don't think I told you guys on the podcast anyway that I saw fairies at a mall, like because they were performing there, and like, geez, they're all wearing like these really high heels. At least in my opinion, because I still think of fairies as like a group of very young girls. You know?
Not 15, 16-year-olds.
Yeah, I do. I mean, that's still pretty young to me.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, as I get older, see, I make
Yeah.
that joke all the time, right? You know, you get older, and they don't. But, like, no, realistically, like, as I get older, like,
They don't.
no, these girls do grow up. You know,
Yeah,
like,
but
fairies age.
But idols in general don't.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why my interest in the younger girls in general, like, fades.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, dude, I'm more than 10 years older than these girls now, right? Like,
Dude,
like-
I'm like twice their age.
yeah, but you could be called a bunch of different names that are offensive.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
But anyway,
Doesn't matter.
doesn't matter, had idols. No, so like, I'm okay with it because whatever, man, pop music.
Yeah.
But
I just don't like.
I've
the
noticed
sound.
though that Fairies has been like if you look at some of the song credits that they've had in their maybe even of all time, but like in their recent stuff, like a lot of Western artists just work on their stuff. Like they either they produce music for them. So I think Fairies' identity is kind of like trying to be that. I mean, at first they were like the cool like K-pop wannabe group kind of thing. I think they're just trying to.
Now they are the K-pop group?
No, I don't think so because K-pop I feel like still has a distinct sound that doesn't necessarily sound like this, but I could be wrong. I haven't been exposing myself to new K-pop recently, so I mean if you have, please let me know. But I just feel like they kind of jumped. I mean, like everyone always says K-pop takes a lot of its inspiration from Western American pop.
Yeah.
With Fairies, it just feels like they're just gonna skip the K-pop step and then just go straight to let's try to recreate an American song, except just dump these 3 Japanese girls in it. This is M3. I mean, so it's still Fairies because like like Run With You, Superhero, and what was the other song that came with it? I forget. But those songs sound like they're moving towards that direction of like, let's just go straight for, say, American Billboard style music. Even though it's of the past, like you know that whole saying where like Japan is always 10 years behind or whatever. Like I feel like they're making music that was more popular back then rather than now. Right now, a lot of American music is honestly just a lot of well, like EDM and like play it at the club type of music. Just really simplify those some other genres and put them into this like really easy to consume version. Like yeah, man, dance party all Saturday night. Let's do it, whatever. So.
I listen to this. I mean, the PV I'm fine with, but the song, I won't listen to this.
You cannot stand that song.
No, I mean, come on. How many times do they repeat the same chorus?
This is... I mean, every
and that's
group repeats the same chorus.
That's one of the things I hate about Western groups.
Because I was about to say, a lot of Japanese songs go for way longer than Western songs. Like, they go up to 5 minutes. Like, they have to do the chorus an extra time compared to American songs.
But this is like 4 minutes.
I know what you mean, though. I know what Jesus. I know what you mean, though, because it is 4 minutes, and they do the whole, like, like...
blah, blah, love, so blah, love.
So they keep doing it. I mean, it's catchy, it's repetitive, it's pop,
and it drives me nuts.
Hell yeah, it does.
And the vocals,
suck it.
The vocal treatment they did on this is, ugh. Ugh. I don't know what to call that. It's not exactly an auto tune, but they like make them airier and I don't know.
Yeah, they put a filter on that. They Instagram their voices.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I'm going to go ahead and recommend this song. Draco's going to not recommend it.
No, this one definitely gets, like, all the thumbs down.
Yeah, we're gonna Roger and Ebert this and say that...
terrible.
You're going to say it's terrible. I'm going to say it's the best thing ever. No, it's not, but...
No.
It's neat. Go check it out for yourself. M3, a.k.a. M3, Your Love.
It's colorful.
On July 30th. It is colorful. It's not G, but it's pretty bright colors and legs. All right, next up.
Yep.
We go into J Poopski.
Yeah.
We got our favorite classy idols, Nogizaka 46 and their PV Mukuchi na... Alright, is this Mukuchi na Lion? Yeah, it is. I just saw that.
Yeah.
I just saw the Japanese. I was gonna say Leon, and I was like, nope, wrong language. Mukuchi na Lion. So this is like mouthless lion. Is this the one that you're complaining? Are you like...
You just call them classy.
Classy, yeah, because Nogizaka is known for their beautiful women and like classic ladylike demeanor.
Yeah, this is one of the ones I was mentioning.
And then you're all like, this can't be classy because there's girls loving it. Nah.
No, I just thought that was funny that you did that.
Alright. I finally started the video, by the way.
I started it like a minute and a half ago.
Oh, Jesus, man! I forgot that this thing is so long!
Yeah.
Look at that lens flare, what the shit? There's a really bright, like, lens flare glare thing going on the left side of this car. It's really stupid. Is this Nanase?
Might be natural?
Nishino Nanase?
Maybe not.
Na-chan? She has a very specific bottom mouth that I find attractive.
I don't know any of these girls, so...
You don't know it? Yeah, you don't. They eat food for you, and you're just like, whatever. I didn't know most of those girls either, so...
Yeah, but...
I don't blame you. Nanase? Is this Nanase? Or is this Ringo? Her face looks more like Ringo. Actually, no. I don't know. I'm just imagining things now. It is Nachan. Thank you, Serena, the world's #1 Nishino Nanase fan. So, what is this exposition all about?
I don't know. But one of them, they're talking about what, 10 years from now?
10 years from now, you're gonna marry a chick. You're gonna marry a chick.
One of them's studying English.
Really now?
Yeah, one of them's got like flashcards with English on it. I don't know what that is all about.
So Wakatsuki's all into. She and Reika are all into each other, right?
I'm
yeah,
not sure
yeah.
what it
Nanase
is.
is like, oh look, Comic Sans English. This is good. I'm going to be learning.
And then
flashcards.
I don't know. 2 of them dressed as school as elementary kids go into a camper.
Yeah, that was a dirty looking facility, man. That was like, yo, you guys are you guys homeless and live here? But no, I think that was just they're just chilling, just having fun.
I don't know. The song finally started.
Well, I'm gonna have to wait a minute and a half for that. Okay, so why don't you calm down?
Actually, I was only a minute ahead of you.
That or just wait for me, man. Just let's come on. All right, it's starting. Oh, that piano, nice. This sounds a little bit. This reminds me a little bit of Kimi no Na wa Kibo, in the whole like choral feel, like bunch of voices kind of put together or sounding echoey and combined.
Yeah.
So, and that trailer thing, or that portable house thing, like it's located just on the shore of a beach.
Yeah, just on the beach.
I'm pretty sure this is like illegal. You don't do that.
Probably. It's definitely not safe.
Oh, I'm out of water. I'm screwed.
But yeah,
So, Nanase's like, I'm gonna go into this thing again, and she brings her luggage. And it's like, are you serious? What are you guys even doing here?
Moving in. I don't know.
Moving into their lesbian love home. Gonna elope and run away.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
But
You
yeah,
can't stand here. That's what that sign says. Well, technically it means, no trespassing, but literally it's no standing in here. So are they gonna clean up the beach?
Yeah.
Is that what's going on?
I guess.
So Nanase and Wakatsuki, well, Nishino and Wakatsuki. How about that? They're all like, let's live in this thing together. Is it Ikoma proposing to someone? God damn it. That face she makes is so ridiculous. It's like, she looks like a freaking grandmother at times. Like, come on. She's all like, I don't know if I'm doing this right.
No, she got dumped.
Get wrecked. Sakurai Reika is really pretty.
And her phone looks like chocolate. Did you notice that?
I did not notice that.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna be on the lookout for her chocolate.
Ikoma's iPhone looks like chocolate.
Oh, screw you! I thought you meant Reika's, dude.
No.
No, then I don't care. I thought Ikoma was giving chocolate, not her phone.
No, she was. And
Okay.
then she pulled out her phone and started texting after she got dumped.
I see.
Or rejected. I don't know. This is...
Oh man, her dad just slapped her. Holy shit. He's all like, get over here. Get off this beach. What are you doing? And it's like making such a scene. Like all the other girls are like, holy shit. Like, look at this. And he's wearing a shitty semi-wide collar. I kind of hated those things. I was like, why do all the clothes here have to have semi-wide collars?
I don't know.
Not a fashion point I'm too big of a fan of.
I don't know.
Where's the part where she kisses another chick, or is that a different PV?
No, it's coming.
Why the hell did she just... Was that what... Why did she just pour a bunch of water all over herself? What is happening? This is like... It's like Lost, where they're just like, let's have a party on the beach, except, you know, none of them are dying or anything. No problem.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't understand any of this story.
What story?
The one in the PV.
Oh man, this is like Manatsuno Sounds Good, where Mayu needs to kiss Achan in order to survive. No? Wait, what?
Okay. And just like last week, you cover.
Yeah, so wow, Draco, you really have to just like abandon me like that with no warning. I didn't even know that he was gonna straight up like just leave. That was really weird. But oh my god. So the funny thing is, I mean, everyone was talking about this kiss scene between Nishino and Wakatsuki. And it happens like after the song is done. Like I think that's kind of stupid, because why would you like I mean maybe it's because I'm kind of like I'm becoming Yoshino, like I'm all tired of this like narrative stuff. Oh my god, you see Reika in the background? But you're gonna do it anyway. So yeah, Nishino goes ahead and gives the peck to Wakatsuki, and it's like, oh snap, and then Sakurai is like, shit, I can't go to Paris. And she's all like heartbroken or something. I don't know. Maybe not. All the Tumblr like pics and gifs were all like, oh man, look at how lesbian and wanting she is. No, I don't know. Maybe. But so she kisses her, tells her like, I'll see you next year or whatever, and then she just walks away. Not even going to acknowledge Sakurai, like, later, Gator. Oh, so the song starts again. Everyone cries. And I forgot that Nishino was moving away. That was the whole point of the PV. Jesus, 5 stars. 5 stars of this PV. 1 rating on J-Popski. So... Oh, so Serena's gonna explain this to all of us. She says Nachan says see you next semester, and she kisses Wakasama. And Wakasama says liar. Yeah, I got that part. But she says liar because she in her hand is that paper, right? That says that that Nachan is moving away next year. And like Sakurai is just like, no one gives a shit about her story. Like she's just like, oh, girls, what's going on? And then, like, Nishino doesn't even give a shit. Like, I'm gonna walk away. And Sakurai's like, are you serious? So that's pretty, yeah, like...
Maybe
Draco, what did you think of that situation? Yeah, of course she was jealous, man. Like, she totally wanted Nachan to kiss her.
I don't know. It just...
Are you confused? Do you need counseling?
I don't know if they're, like, supposed to be in love or what.
All idols are always in love, forever.
I don't know if they're, like, best friends, and... I don't know. Wow, that's kinda messed up.
What?
Serena just said that the PV was also filmed on Nachan's birthday.
Yeah! Even better.
That's... okay. I like this song. I think the PV is too long. It's like...
yeah.
2 minutes, 3 minutes too long.
Yeah, they could have. I always think they can successfully condense it, but what do I know? I'm not a Japanese PV director. I do kind of want to like learn more about how that process works, though. I mean, I really wonder what some of the guys think when they make these. So
I mean, I guess it does take a certain degree of an actress or actor to be able to pull something like this off with no dialogue, except in select places.
You might be right. I think you're right about that, because like with idol PVs, it's like most of the time you're just going to keep it cute, and then if you can't really do the acting without the dialogue, which is going to be very common because acting is not particularly their forte, especially in PVs or drama form.
Yeah.
It's going to be like, let's just give it some goddamn exposition everywhere. Narrative, let's do it. But I was going to say, Joseph Kahn and Gingham Check was a pretty good PV. Granted, that was not really narrative driven at all. It was much more. It was the whole like, these are trailers of movies that could be possible.
Wasn't that almost like parody driven?
Yeah, it was pretty much a parody of all like B-list movies that are really popular and iconic of Japan.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Missing's got a good point. If a PV like So Long can exist, then you too could be a
I mean,
PVs.
again, I could have done that shit in high school. I had video editing software. I would just have to buy the green screen, like Yoshi, you know?
Yeah. Buy the green screen, that's like $20.
Film everything in bad lighting and then superimpose it. Like, it's fantastic. I could do that. 17-year-old me could do that.
All the PVs would look like my poster back there, with the light glaring off of it so you can't see anything.
Oh god, yeah. That or you can't see anything because it's so dark.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that was Nogizaka 46
That was lesbians.
with Mukuchi na Leon. God damn it, Mukuchi na Ryan. That wasn't even like that. That wasn't even that like.
No.
For lack of a better word, gay. Like, all it was.
No, it
Hey,
was.
I mean,
it was one
been,
little tiny kiss.
Yeah, it could have even been a friendly like, hey, you know, we're close friends. Here's a peck, because we're girls and because guys like watching us do this shit. So.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we've got degrees sign C-Ute. We got Cute with Kanashiki Heaven, the song that we said last week would come out pretty much next
month. Or yeah, next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me load this up again.
And that other song, which I already forgot the title of, The Power.
Yeah. Is it The Power?
Power or something, I think.
That sounds.
So the song has already been released once.
Okay.
They're doing a double A
So
side.
this is like double A side and semi re-release.
Yeah.
But
it was on an album or a digital single or something. I don't remember.
It hasn't had a PV before, has it?
It did, but it was mostly live. Well, no.
Okay.
They had footage of live. They had live footage in it, but they also had recorded footage.
Okay, so they just redid it.
Yeah, they just redid it.
All right.
The whole thing. The song.
Now that they've grown up and stuff. Right?
They released it last year.
They released it last year.
Or earlier this year.
Oh
Yeah.
my god!
Yeah, it's not an old song.
Alright, well, what are your thoughts on that, Draco? Because I think that's kind of stupid.
It is. Phantarime did the same thing with Daisuke.
Oh, did they?
They took the album version and released it as a single.
Fantastic.
Basically.
Gotta milk them fans.
I mean, this is a Chisato and Irie duet.
Yeah.
Vocal battle.
Yeah, it sounds like a vocal battle. You hear that? You freaking hear that like tiny guitar thing in the back? Maybe. Not even sure what instrument it is, but it's making noises, and I like it.
And the rest of them dance in the background and sometimes sing chorus.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the song. I like the song. I really like the song.
Yeah, this is a much better offering, I feel, than a lot of what's around them.
Yeah. But
I like how the PV looks too. Holy shit.
Yeah. Well, there's gonna be issues with that. I got a feeling. Remember how they did that concert with the stripper poles?
They did a concert with it with stripper poles.
Yeah, they had Mai and
I didn't even know that.
Naki, I believe.
I thought it was just the PV or something like that. But continue.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure they did a concert with it, and they had Mai and Naki dancing on stripper poles. And I'm not sure if there were more or not, but well, somewhere in this PV you'll see them return.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, all I see right now are like radio
Chisato
poles.
looking
Oh, never mind.
amazing.
Are you Kofun Shiteru?
Dude, I'm a total Chisato Oshi.
Sounds like it.
There they are. Why?
I don't know, Draco. I don't have all the answers. We must go to the Church of Cute to find out.
This is it. You just said it. Cute, not slutty, not sexy. Cute.
The name of the group has not
It's
like
completely no
described-
meaning anymore.
It has not described the group in a while. I don't think.
But I just, I don't know. I mean, it almost looks like the outside shots are done at the same place that Tokaiko no Junjo was done.
What was Tokaiko no Junjo?
One of their singles. I can't remember which one.
You think they filmed them like around the same time?
No.
Okay.
Tokaiko Junjo's like their 7th or 8th single. And they're
Then
on
they get a pass. Reusing the same set. I mean, sure.
they're on their 30th single?
Damn. They are
Longest running
they're
idol
up-
group.
They're up there. Are they really the longest running idol group?
Yep. But yeah,
oh, you mean with that lineup, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah, you're right, because Morning Musume is practically gonna be no longer Morning Musume anymore.
Them and Berries.
And Burrs, yeah. Yeah, isn't Burries older?
Slightly.
Slightly. Berries and Cute.
But
Just
it was
combine them to make Berry Cute.
Cute.
Oh.
No, Betty Q.
Berry Cute, fine.
Betty Q.
Fine. You win this time,
Because-
Japanese.
That's what they were at Japan Expo.
I see. That's cute. Ha ha ha.
And that's what they titled their DVDs.
So Kaneshiki Heaven as a song sounds pretty good. I guess it is a little bit of a buzzkill that this song was released earlier this year, you said?
Either this year or last year,
Or
yeah.
last year, so it's not even like they're
Yeah,
reviving anything necessarily, they're just re-releasing it.
Yeah, it's not even that old.
The PV looks pretty nice though. I mean, the girls are all dressed I want to say adequately, but like I mean, I think they're dressed nicely. The color, the lighting of the camera work, pretty solid. Higher contrast is always good in a lot of these PVs, especially with say like white and black outfits, and yeah, I mean overall it's a really good showcase of the girls in general.
I would even say that they're dressed pretty classy.
Yeah.
Although I'm not sure why what...
Not like Nogizaka. No.
I'm not sure what Mai's fascination with overalls are.
And, yeah.
But,
She's got like thunder pants or something.
you know. Other than the, stripper poles being in the PvE, I'm pretty fine with it.
So, I mean, you like the stripper poles because they're hot, but you don't like them because they just come out of nowhere and, like, are not necessary.
Dude, it's Mai.
Dude, it's my.
I've been following her since she was, like, 8.
Okay. Yeah, I'm like, am I missing something here? Like, yeah, I am. It's the fact that she was that she was a child at one point.
I've been following Cute since she joined at, like, 11.
She's like the youngest one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So, yeah, no. I mean, I'll admit she is attractive, but...
It's funny, because, with hearing, he has, like, an adamant hate for her.
Who?
Mai?
Who does?
Greg from
Really?
Selective Hearing, yeah.
She was somewhat annoying at times, but...
Maybe, I don't know if it, like... Maybe he's a pedophile, I don't know. Because he... Like, it sounds like he used to really like her, and then, like, he stopped. And the only thing I can point to is that the fact that she grew older. So, ... some of these are suggestive looking photos. Yeah, this is pretty bad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna close this Google search now because that's awkward.
But
all I did was type in Hagiwara Mai. And go to
yeah,
image search.
I've been following her basically her entire
you've
career.
been following her.
And yeah, I mean,
so it's just weird for you to see her like in this kind of more adult look or image.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. That, and I really don't think it was necessary to begin with, but...
Dang, she's only 18.
Yep.
That is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Jeez.
10 years.
Yeah.
And Morning Musume before that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like the song. The PV's, like I said, other than the stripper poles, is fine.
Yeah, good song, good PV. It's pretty good. It's cute.
I prefer Chizato's solo version better.
Oh, geez. That's cute. Kaneshiki Heaven, single version. Next up, this is the song you had me attempt to translate, or not translate, but pronounced.
To read.
Yeah, to read. Papi Mache Koakuma da Tenshi. So I thought that this meant like paper mache, like small demon, small devil, like yeah, small demon and fallen angel. Like I don't know. We'll just go with that, okay? What is the deal with Papi Mache?
I guess they're a pretty new group from what I can tell. This is their second single. And
second single, eh?
Yeah, it's a fun poppy summer song.
Yeah, it goes straight into it. It's just like, here we go.
I mean, it's
chorus.
Very typical idol song. There's
give me that bubblegum pop.
Yeah. And they are dressed.
This is an interesting set though. It's wild.
Yeah, it's like a ruined building in the middle of a forest.
Yeah, now my question to you is, do you think this is real? Do you think this forest is real? Or this is actually just a giant set?
Aspects of it look real, but it looks way too green.
Right? And then what's with all these drapes?
So, the tree might be fake, but
the surrounding area is real?
Yeah.
I feel like they're in like an Amazonian rainforest, or like they're at the goddamn like ruins in Mexico, like
Yeah.
Aztec ruins or something. Like what? What are we doing here?
Yeah, it I don't know. I mean, when the camera's back all the way, you can actually see the grass and stuff moving.
Yeah, and you can see the building behind them, which does look like an old school temple
Yeah,
or something like that.
gazebo or something.
Yeah, gazebo.
I don't know. It's
Yeah.
round.
And the girls wear cat ears all the time. Is that what's going on? Or horns?
Yeah, they're wearing horns. I'm guessing that's to go with the PV theme.
The whole devil thing. Little
Yeah.
devils. Fallen angels. They're so cute though. Oh my god.
And then, the outfits are... What can I say? They're typical. But I like the color. I like that blue.
Yeah, they are a... I don't know how to... it's like corset dress thing. Kinda. With
Yeah.
one strap. That's kind of weird.
I
I'm not
just
used
noticed
to-
that.
I'm not used to this type of fashion. What is happening? And giant light blue bows at their waists as well.
Huh.
But yeah, they're pretty typical because they got the whole poofy underskirt or
Yep.
underdress.
Yep.
The white knee-high boots.
Yep. The white blouse with the puffy sleeves.
Yeah,
And
like
the...
you could totally see these girls at any sort of like idol event, idol gathering.
Yeah. And
Maybe a small theater every now and then, here and there.
I'm trying to see. I think it's the center. She's wearing a collar with what looks like cherries on it.
Yeah, I noticed that. I thought they were earrings, the cherries. But you're
Oh,
saying
maybe.
it's a collar.
Yeah, it might be.
Yeah, it looks like an earring.
Yeah. They just hang down far enough that it looks like it's on the collar.
Yeah, but she is wearing a choker.
Yeah. But she's the only one
She's the only one. Yeah.
that I see.
She
But
may
yeah.
be special.
She's center? Ace? I don't know.
Yeah, something like that.
I have no idea what the song talks about except Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well then, that's much more than I got from it because yeah.
But I like this song. I mean,
Okay. Yeah, I mean it's pretty neat. It does sound like a song that I would grab for the summer and slap it into the MP3 player and whatnot.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
once fall rolls around, just throw it away.
No disgusting bikinis or
So refreshing.
anything like that.
None of that gross, immoral stuff. We got classic idols over here.
No, I'm just tired of it. I honestly don't care, but after a while it just gets old.
Alright, that was Pabe Mache Koakuma Datenshi. Next up, is it Yume Mire or Yume Miru?
Me too.
Yume Miru Adolescents.
Oops. I guess I misspelled it. Oops.
And their PV Jump.
Hashtag jump.
Is it really hashtag jump? Hashtag jump exclamation mark.
The PV doesn't have the hashtag, but
What the fuck? On YouTube's, it's officially like hashtag jump.
actually it's not. It's sharp.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's not a hashtag.
I
That
just
is a
noticed
musical
that.
note. Great. Sharp jump!
So
Exclamation.
here we have our first successful crowd-funded idol project.
Oh, is this really it?
This is the PV.
Wow, that was pretty quick. I did not see that coming.
The song was already out, but they did the crowdfunding for the PV.
Okay. So this is
So-
why it looks good, right?
I guess.
There's a budget.
All the people you see are people that donated.
Oh, nice. Where is Yoshi? Just kidding.
I suppose if he flew to Japan to be in it.
Yeah. I like those shoes they're wearing. They're straight up the like. I'm not sure if they're Doc Martens or not, but they're like the same boots that Scandal wears.
Hmm.
The white, they just look really nice because they're white and they have the black trim all over.
Yeah. I guess the director was also somebody that donated, but I don't know how much input he had.
I mean, he's gonna just direct it, so he's already got that. Wow, like he gets to pay to work. That's amazing, right?
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I don't know how much actual direction he had control of, but
Like I already forgot the, I guess the details of that crowdfunding, but I mean, cool. I mean, if this is it.
yeah, I don't think they actually got that much out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Where is that site?
Was it Tokyo Girls update?
Yeah, I'm trying to find their crowd site.
But yeah, these girls.
I like the song.
Yeah, it's a good.
The one problem I had with it was actually the stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should have been a circle
The oh.
instead of a square.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
But other than that,
To match the giant light above them.
well, not just that, but
The
also
giant lights. Many lights.
I think it would have helped with the formations when they were dancing on the stage.
I see.
And then there's bubble gum, and you pay to get water thrown on you.
Oh, jeez. Have we really been going for 2 hours now?
Probably.
Holy shit. Screw me, dude.
You talked a lot about AX.
You asked me to, man. Or you were like, you better be prepared to.
Yeah.
Oh, man. It's gonna be a struggle.
The PV's not actually that long, but there's like another 2 minutes of credits afterwards.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they list all the supporters in the credits.
Okay, that makes sense. I understand that. This isn't like Manatsu no Sounds Good, where we were expecting a bonus and we never got it. We just got mother effing massive credits. Gotta stroke your ego, Mr. Director.
Yeah. They also, I guess, show some making of footage.
But I like the image quality of this video. This is the type of style I like to see in general. Just, good contrast, fairly good lighting. They wash it out at times, but it's done in a more tasteful manner.
Yeah.
Just bringing out vibrant colors, establishing focus when the time is right. It's cool. And it was a simple concept. It was just, let's dance on stage and have all of our fans cheer us on. That type of deal. So
Yeah.
cool.
So they got
They got wet.
$25,000 to do the PV.
$25,000 to do this PV.
If I did my math right.
Whoa.
2.5 million seeds at $20 for 2,000 seeds, so.
Them seeds, man. Them not real money.
That's actually a lot of money for this PV.
That's why you see all this quality.
I'm not sure that 25 is I'm not sure I see $25,000 in this PV.
I'm
But-
sure many people don't.
I don't.
Again, how many of us actually know like what it takes to produce
Yeah.
a PV? So
I mean, some of those lights are like really expensive,
yes, they are.
even to rent.
They
so.
could be 1,000 each. To be honest.
Yeah. But, yeah. I mean, the last 2 minutes of the PV, I could do without all the credits, but
Yeah. So let's go ahead and do without all the credits. I mean, I think it's a fine PV. I think the video capturing wise, image wise, this is what I like to see in an idle video. Concept wise, pretty simple. I mean, that's neat. They do the whole, it's like treating the fans and whatnot.
yeah.
And the song is nice. I give it that.
I would say there's actually, like, a lot of women there.
Yeah, I only saw dudes, unfortunately. Or fortunately. I don't know.
Oh,
Roll it
there's
out.
Yoshi.
Great. So you found Yoshi and I didn't. I'm gonna have to watch it again.
He's right above Special Director. Yoshi Star.
Oh. So I was like, oh, did Yoshi really donate? No, he didn't, because probably not.
I don't know.
We'll have to ask him someday.
I doubt
Yoshi,
it.
did you donate to Yume Miru Adolescence? Because we doubt it. And you also don't write your name as Yoshi Star.
No,
Alright,
he'd
so-
probably write his name as like Yoshi P.
Yeah. So that was Yume Miru Adolescence. Jump. Sharp jump exclamation, by the way. Next up, we're gonna go ahead and talk about Nanokyun and TV Easy. Nanokyun is a group that I think I saw at Jam.
This is very possible.
Yeah, they're pretty. They're actually they're pretty young. So I do remember. Okay, I do remember seeing them now because they. I wasn't sure if I was there for their set or not because I think we missed one group completely on accident or on purpose. Ha ha ha. But yeah, I mean a lot of these idol groups are gonna be filled with younger girls anyway. So we're fine touching on that subject.
Oh yeah.
Watch, they're all like 18 or something. And I'm just being like,
No.
all right, I don't understand.
No, like 98.
Asians, how do they work?
98, 99, 2000, I think. Yeah, they're related to Hime-Kyun Fruit Can.
Oh, are they?
And,
Oh yeah, the channel straight up says Hime-Kyun Fruit Can. Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
They're like,
Okay.
I don't know what exactly they're supposed to be. But, this is their first single in over a year. Or right at a year.
So the last time they released a single was a year ago?
Yeah.
Wow. How did they
thought
survive?
I thought they had disbanded, honestly. Yeah, a year passes with no word from them, and I figured they disbanded. So,
Let's see.
but, I don't understand this BV.
You don't understand this, PV? I mean, like, so far it's like we dance and then we sing in front of camera, and then now I'm getting some of this like black and white imagery. And they're looking at the TV. Oh my God, military action. And then there's a crown.
Uh-huh.
I mean, the symbolism, Draco. The symbolism.
Okay, there's a crown. There's a teddy bear. There's pancakes. And there's flowers.
What does it all mean?
But they're watching TV with,
I just
like...
saw the plate of pancakes. It was like, what?
were they black?
No, they were still
Oh.
they were still like light brown. I think I saw the black plate later though. Like she's like,
Yeah.
everything's turning black now.
Yeah. What?
On a side note, if you own a pair of like thick rimmed or like stiff glasses, your life
Get
is gonna be
headphones
hell.
like mine.
Yeah, your life is gonna be hell wearing stuff like the what am I wearing right now? The Audio Technica. What are you guys? What are you guys? Shit, the A50s. I don't know. Whatever. Like, life sucks right now so much. The back of my right ear is like in a lot of pain.
And then they start crying because everything's black.
Because everything's black. We just burned their lives. That's what happened. Man.
And she actually pulls the flowers out of the oven.
Yeah, that she did.
And then the one girl's like,
What is all the writing on their safe?
I can't read it. I've been
But it's English.
looking at it. I think it says treasure or censor. I'm not sure what it says.
Mad Monster.
I never got a clear enough actual image to read it.
Okay. Welp. So that's Nanokune. They got kind of a electro thing going on, you know?
Yeah, a little electro, auto-tuned.
The Audio Technica M50. That's what I'm wearing. Thank you. Thank you, Dikunko.
That's DC Unko.
DC Unko.
Yeah.
Now, suddenly, that's a more offensive name.
Now it makes sense, though.
Yeah. What does the DC stand for?
I don't know.
All right.
I never asked him.
District of Columbia poop.
Maybe.
All right.
So that was the second A-side? Or the B-side, I'm not sure which. But that's not the primary song for the single.
Oh, really now? Because are we going to the primary song now?
Yup.
Alright, so we had just seen Nanokune TV Easy. Next up we're going to talk about more Nanokune. And I was about to call it Tempura. Well, actually it is Tempura. So screw you.
Tempura?
It's well in Japanese it's tempura.
Okay.
So if it's referring to fried shrimp or tempura? What? Is this even a word? Oh, tempura. What? A method of painting with pigments dispersed in an emulsion miscible with water.
This
know
is
about
another
that.
PV that I don't get.
Oh man, look at these foreigner chicks.
I
And
actually
by
don't.
foreigner, I mean non-Japanese.
No, I understand this PV. I have no
Do
idea
you?
why they did it.
All right, tell me about the PV. What is it that needs to be understood about this PV?
They're robots.
Okay, that's a pretty big spoiler. I kind of wish I didn't hear that. But you don't know why they're robots.
No.
Is that what you're saying? No?
No, I can understand that. I don't understand why the girls are controlling them.
The girls are controlling them?
Yeah.
What?
Or why one of them hangs off this stop sign.
How far ahead are you?
I don't know, I'm at like 130.
Okay, well... Yeah, what is that lady doing up there? She's got some strong legs, though. I'm
Yeah.
sure. That's some pole work right there.
But this is like some Matrix stuff going on.
This music is pretty... I kind of like this, man. This is
Yeah.
it's pretty neat.
The most of the stuff I've heard from, I thought it was Nano Soon, not Kyun, but whatever.
Oh.
I could be wrong, I have no idea.
I'm gonna go find out real quick.
I've liked.
You've liked them?
And I've been looking for more, but like I said, it's been a year.
Oh, you know what? You know what? They're actually Ano-kyun.
Huh?
Ano-kyun. At least that's what Generasia says. Like they're like the first N is silent. I don't get it. What the fuck?
Eh?
I don't understand.
Hmm?
Yeah. What? Huh?
Oh, okay, whatever.
On Generasia, it says Ano-kyun, but
Anyway, back to the PV. So these girls
Yeah.
are in like this control booth thing, controlling these.
so are they controlling the ladies?
Yeah, that's as
The
far as I can
women's-
tell. And then one of them picks up a bat, like, and misses.
And they're just chasing after this robber. Is that what's going on?
Yeah, he's just a purse thief.
Petty crime doesn't pay, Draco.
Yeah. I just don't get.
Yeah.
I don't
That's-
get the correlation between the two. They both make
That's
sense,
fine, man.
but I don't get the correlation.
Mission complete, Draco. Mission complete. That's all that matters. I know they're gonna. Oh, they didn't step on him. Let's make
They
it all
should've.
masochistic and hot, or sadistic and hot. I don't know. But that was interesting. The type of music I could dig. The PV was actually was not bad. There's a lot of excitement and dancing goo. And just silliness in general when it came to that pervert dude and the whole like chase. So
Yeah, it's all just pretty silly. Now go to their website.
holy shit! Why is my stream dropping frames? But so I was at their website not too long ago. Like
Nanosoon.jp.
I don't think it's NanoSoon, dude. I think it's NanoCune.
NanoCune, whatever.
Like Hume-Cune, dude. Come on. If they're part of the same.
But it's
they're
not
the same-
Cune. It's not
Yes,
KYU.
it is. No, but this they don't spell shit right at all in Japan. Okay, English is not their first language.
But did you look at the album art for the
The
single?
latest one,
Yeah,
Tenjo
For
something.
Tempura.
Tempura. Wait. Oh. Yeah, dude. Okay, so
What?
they're like like almost mummified or like bandaged, like to hell. I mean,
Yeah,
I already
they're
saw
like-
on the website, yeah, that like, I was like, oh god, no, this. I mean, you are showcasing flat chest and like little girl, like what? Close this shit. So I mean,
Yeah, what?
yeah, f that, man, get out of here.
I don't.
I'm gonna go look at pictures of Takumi and his cat. That's what I'm gonna do. That thing's adorable.
Yeah, but they're bandaged quite literally from foot to neck.
Yeah, this is like you remember that? Do you remember that photo shoot that Kitaharu Rie had, where she was just bandaged, like it was some weird fetish thing?
Yeah.
No, okay.
No, I don't remember that one, but I'm thinking like
Just me, huh?
Angel, that
Angel.
the anime.
Oh, Evangelion.
yeah. Well,
Yeah, where Ray, because Ray is always like getting messed up and shit.
yeah.
Gotta go fix her. I'm gonna wreck it. Yeah, the stream is getting really crappy, by the way. I want to blame JTV, but I cannot be entirely sure of that. But I've been dropping frames like left and right.
Well, I guess
I don't know if it. I think my internet's okay because I've been able to load all this stuff fine, but I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of iffy right now. I'm not.
I guess we need to get done then.
So I mean, that was NanoCune Tempura, right?
Yep.
Why did I open this window when this other window was open? But let's go ahead and give you some of the idol news. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, first up in Hello Project News, Kikawa Yu is ranked number 17 on Oricon with Urahara Temptation and Ijan, selling, is that really 4,068 copies?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, pretty bad.
So sad. Like, that's really not a lot of products to move.
No,
You
that's
know?
pretty sad. Yeah, wait until you see what's ranked above them, and by how much.
Who is it and how much?
It's in the news.
Oh, okay. I'm only looking for it. Oh, okay. So, in AKS news, ex-AKB48 member Ono Erina is going to be retiring from the entertainment industry on July 15th. And much to everyone's delight, everyone keeps speculating porn is her next thing.
Maybe.
'Cause
I mean,
apparently that's the natural progression.
it would make sense to, quote unquote, retire, and then go have like a
Become
stage name.
someone else.
Yeah.
Rico.
Take on a stage name.
Yeah, that was really weird. Nakanishi Rina was like, my back hurts, and then I was just getting plowed by dudes. But no, I mean, I don't know. Like everyone can either hope for it or like think it is that, but we're not gonna know until if it happens. Like everyone thought Maki Goto was gonna be a porn star, but
She's still
joke
mine.
was on you. Yeah, she's
Hey,
still
she's
mine.
still got time.
Shut up, Draco. Don't talk about my angel like that. Alright, next up is MB48 member Takayama Riko. He's gonna be graduating from the group on July 19th. I don't know who this is.
Apparently, she's a third gen member. The only third gen not to be promoted.
That's why I don't know who she is, and that's why she's graduating.
Yeah, she's basically tired of sitting around waiting.
Yep. Next up, SK48 member Owaki Arisa to graduate the group in late July. Oh, all these graduations and retirements. It's happening.
And I think she's a Kin Kyusei as well.
She's also Ken Kyusei. Yeah, she joined SK as a 5th generation in fall 2011 and was promoted to Team E during the Dai Sokaku Matsuri this year.
Oh, yeah.
But in her message, she said, I have to tell you something. At the end of this month, I will graduate from SE48. I was finally promoted to this Team E. It was a long-awaited promotion, but I have found some things I want to try, things I'd like to do. I thought that from now on, I want to do a variety of things, and so I decided to graduate.
She wants a boyfriend.
Yeah, everyone's gonna say boyfriend, JAV, and other...
Is she even old enough for that?
Oh, that's kind of jacked up, huh? I'm just saying that there are people who are gonna be like,
Probably, yeah.
yeah, like because she's a woman, she's an object. But anyway.
But yeah, I don't know her.
Nope, she's 15. So get that shit out of your head.
Yeah, no JAV for you.
And yeah, not for another 3 years.
But the boyfriend's
I don't
still
know
a
what-
possibility.
I don't know what the law is over there.
18 at least.
Yeah.
Technically 20 because you can't enter into a legal contract until you're 20.
In Japan.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, that's a little confusing, isn't it? Anyway, next up, in other idol news, Palette is going to be releasing a new single called Victory on August 27th. Momoiro Clover Zed is going to be performing as the opening act for Lady... What the fuck? They're the opening act for Lady Gaga on August 14th in Tokyo. Wow, that's pretty cool.
Why?
Because, okay, so Lady Gaga actually does really like Japan. I mean...
Well, yeah, they're just as
That's what it
crazy as
seems
she
like.
is. But
yeah, I mean, let's calm down with the whole lol Japan thing, okay? But
well, this is what we're talking about.
True. I think I understand. But oh my god, that Sailor Moon. But yeah, okay, that's cool. Yeah, I think she really likes the whole. She's pretty. I mean, for celebrity slash like person who doesn't have a lot of time to herself, maybe. She seems like pretty weeboo and kind of out there.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, these two entities could come together and create art together.
Well, she
Alright.
got.
So I found out what was jacking up my, or at least I might have found out what was jacking up my upstream. It was because my torrents were back on, even though I had scheduled them to go off. You know why that is? Because this podcast is over 2 hours long now, and oh my god.
But I mean, Lady Gaga's had K-pop group Crayon Pop open for her.
Oh really?
Hatsune Miku
See, yeah, because
and Baby Metal.
Now, Lady Gaga, when she had Crayon Pop open for her, was that in Korea?
No, that was in the U.S.
In the U.S.? That's pretty cool. Because at the end of the day, I do feel like if bigger stars like Lady Gaga can provide more exposure for like smaller unknown groups, or just like introduce different types of styles to people in general, like I think that's good.
Yeah.
It opens them up to ridicule and stuff like that, but at the same time, that comes with the territory. Like, you're never going to become really big and popular or a big hit by, like, pleasing everyone, because then no one's going to know what you actually do. So, oh shit,
Yeah.
I just hit my recorder. That was kind of bad. But
Yeah, I can't remember exactly where Crayon Pop was, but yeah. And I'm not sure about Hatsune Miku. That one was never actually listed.
she's not
on,
even real.
Well, it wasn't listed on her
Resume?
her tour list.
I see. Okay.
Because she's got Crayon Pop for a lot of dates.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like
Crayon Pop seems to be like the new thing. Like, Korea really promoted
Milwaukee.
Crayon Pop.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin had Crayon Pop.
Holy shit. Do they even know, like, what is in Milwaukee? No. The short
Probably
answer
not.
is no. Alright, but that's cool. Moira Clover opening for Lady Gaga.
And then Baby Metal next month.
Yeah. So next up, the continuation of the Kikawa Yu journey. X21, their latest single, Koisuru Natsu, sold 7,152 singles and ranked number 9 on Oricon. Oh my god.
Yeah, she didn't even need to sell another 5,000, and she could have been up 10
Dude,
spots.
Like, that's crazy. That actually kind of shows how maybe dead, quote unquote, or like how in trouble the physical music industry is in Japan.
Yeah.
Because like realistically, I mean those numbers are really low, regardless of how you try to spin. I mean, if you're ranking on Oricon in the top 10 with like less than 10,000, like, I mean, maybe just people just don't like buying music or some shit. I don't know.
Too many iPods. Everybody wants digital.
Too many iPods. Well, yeah, that's absolutely part of it. I think that they gotta really start putting a lot more weight into digital. But
Yep.
handshake tickets greater than everything. So and last but not least, Nano Kyun for single Tempura. You sure are you sure this is Tempura?
Mhm.
Tempura. Okay, Tempura to be released on July 9th, which is actually today in Japan, tomorrow for us.
Yeah, if you look on their website,
midnight for you. Haha.
If you looked at their website, that's actually the single title.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, okay. Gotcha. All right. Do we have any questions? I know Kenneth's got 2 for us this time. What the fuck? All right, let me see. Which one came first? I want to say the Anime Expo question came first. I'm going to select it. Good evening, David, Dave, and Draco. Kenneth, David Liao is not here, just letting you know. Reflecting on your experience as staff at Anime Expo 2014, what were some of the difficult things/mistakes that occurred, and how did you overcome them? What did you learn during that process? So first of all, this is a question that's just for me. Second of all, this is a question that we had talked about on Google Chat in the past, because we were talking about Kenneth's programming bootcamp and how this is the final evaluation of your project, where you have to ask yourself what were some difficulties and what were some mistakes that you experienced and how did you overcome them. Like, what did you learn during that process, etc. Now, this might seem really cliche, and you can be like, "Oh yeah, that's dumb questions you get at the end of every project." But this is actually this is actually a really valuable skill to have in life, because if you can't learn from your own mistakes, then you're probably going to remain a failure. I mean, that's real talk right there. Okay, so I am not in a really good state to think of what happened and what went wrong, but I guess I'll give it a really quick shot, because I don't want to like make the last of our listeners fall asleep to more AX talk. But some difficult things or mistakes. Honestly, it was a lot of it was organizational. I had like zero prep going into the convention, and I could have rectified that by like more frequent communication with my managers. I mean, another problem is my managers themselves really just didn't know a lot of things that were going on. A lot of the emails we sent back and forth were like, "Oh, hang on, let me try to find out from someone," and then I wouldn't get a response back anytime soon. Like, if I were to treat it like I treat work right now, I would have been emailing them every day and being like, "Hey, have you heard anything? Like, what's going on?" But again, because I kind of saw this as like it's still very voluntarily. It's a volunteer-based thing, and it's kind of just for fun. And somehow we survive every year, even though it always seems like everything's going to hell. But yeah. So a difficulty was like lack of communication and lack of preparation. And to rectify that, what we should have done is increase communication, especially upwards towards upper management, to establish expectations that they had for us. Because actually there was one thing that technically my department is programming moderators, and then like we are like brother sister department to programming operations. It used to be one department. It's split into two, but we both do the same things and we both share like the same office, and we're pretty much, I mean, we're under the umbrella of like programming operations. But we had actually forgotten one of our duties. Like no one remembered to do this. It was supposed to be collect the evaluation sheets from every live programming like panel room, and apparently we didn't do that, and our div head was quite upset about that. But yeah, I mean, there are a lot of things that we had responsibilities for that if we didn't ask, we wouldn't know, I guess, in a way. And realistically, we should have asked, and we should have been prepared for stuff like that. How do we overcome that? Okay, so we'll see that we didn't overcome that one. It's just letting you know. There was actually a really major mistake that happened in the program guide. It was the fact that for all 4 days, every event or panel in Workshop 1 and Workshop 2 were actually switched. So people who thought that like an event or a panel in Workshop 1 was going to happen, like it was actually happening in Workshop 2. Thank goodness the rooms are really close to each other, but the program guides are all printed out, like that's like over 80,000 program guides with the wrong information on it. And this thing, I think it was probably printed like within the week before con. I don't know. No, actually, maybe a week before. But what was it? Okay, so we used an online app called a mobile app called Guidebook, which we could update constantly, basically to inform people of changes to the schedule that we would make constantly, because a lot of things just happen. Unfortunately, like events get scheduled on top of each other, and we're just like, oh crap, like this is gonna piss off people, so we had to move things around on the fly. And apparently, like we have a projector in the West Hall that displays the actual program as it gets changed and updated. But again, it's never going to fix everything, because not everyone's going to be able to see that. Actually, there was a lady who was really upset, and she wanted to see our div head and complain to him directly about stuff like that, because she was really pissed off about how bad programming was this year. And so, I mean, honestly, like, some of this stuff we can't help because it's dependent on whoever submits their panels, or like guests of honor and things like that, and just scheduling conflicts like crazy. But overall, like, again, preparation is a really huge thing when it comes to con. Like, people just need to be organized, and people need to be able to, like, stand up for themselves and be very firm on their decisions, because if they, like, flip-flop and stuff, then it's gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna, like, yeah, you know what, you can last minute change everything on us. Like, no, if you cancel, you know. But I don't know. So
you got a choice this time, or don't come.
Yeah, that too. And what else did I learn? I don't know, just to be a little more responsible, because there were times where everyone else in my department was either oversleeping or getting drunk, and no, I was kidding. But yeah, it was an interesting. I feel like every con I do learn something, just because it's like I do say that I don't really want to do the whole managerial thing, because there's a lot of bullshit you have to deal with. But whenever I have to take the place of a manager, it's like, okay, cool, like, this is a responsibility I can take care of. So that's pretty neat. But yeah, next question. Gonna go with Kenneth again. Dear Dave and Draco, you guys always ding PVs for the things that they do. How would you go about producing a PV for any idol group of your choice? Draco, do you want to take this one first?
I've been thinking about that. You know, it really depends on what you're producing it. You're not directing it, so I think it would really depend on...
Oh, nice cop-out. No, I was kidding. That's actually true.
It would really depend on what the director's idea of it is.
Yeah.
No lights behind him. Above him or below him, but not behind him.
Oh, below them.
Because getting that blinding glare from the lights behind him just... ugh.
Yeah, I feel like you need a like 150 to 180 degrees angle of lighting. Like, other than that, don't put lights elsewhere. Like, do not put them behind them and stuff, because then you're just conflicting with lights, and like crazy bullshit's gonna happen. You just need to light them, the members themselves, you know.
The sides, okay, but nothing that's gonna be directly facing the camera.
Yeah, don't make lights face cameras directly.
And I'd probably destroy the Japan filter.
Yes, God, it's like the worst thing ever. It's literally Hitler. It's funny because we're on a video podcast, I get to I sometimes use my video feed as like a mirror or something. Man, like, I have been scratching like the bottom of my neck too much. It is I'm making myself red. It sucks.
But yeah, I don't know.
But you don't know? Shut up, Drake. Okay, so how would I go about producing a PV? I would. Okay, so first of all, I wouldn't want to choose directors solely based on on how famous they are and shit, because that shit's getting really old. Yeah. Where it's like, hey, you're really prestigious, you're gonna make good shit, right? Like, yeah, and then
no,
I don't know if these producers are not like they're not getting actual samples or like pre-production ideas from the directors, and then it's like, oh, that sounds like a great idea, and then when they show it, it's like, I don't know, maybe the producers like this shit. They eat up so long and heavily narrative driven PVs with breaks in them all the time. But I would be like, show me what you can do. Show me a proof of concept. Storyboard this for me. Tell me how this is gonna go. This is the song you have. These are the girls you have. This is the budget you have. I mean, you're my director. I'm your producer. like talk to me, communicate with me. What are we gonna get here? And if it ends up being like, well, so they're gonna wake up on this beach, right? And then they're gonna be like dying and then like vomiting like blue like ink and stuff. Like, all right, I like where this is going, right? And then it cuts to they're all on the beach, and I'm like, all right, I don't know, I'm not sure if this is what I want. And then it's like, look, they go to heaven. I'm like, no, I don't think this is a good idea. Manatsuno sounds good.
Wait a minute. Okay, they're on the beach. They died. They vomit blue stuff. They're on the beach.
And then
they go to heaven.
dance in bikinis. Don't get me wrong. I love that song to death, and I do like the bikini version of that song. It's just like there's so much good potential with the whole like old guard, new guard, beach scene, and like the really strange, like holy shit, are there aliens or whatever? But
River was really well done.
River was well done, yes. That's funny because again, I was that guy who watched it for the first time and was like, "What is this dumb shit like military wannabe girls thing?" But in reality, I mean, it told a succinct story. It didn't even have to go really deep into anything, It was just like it was a general theme. It was well done, well shot, and it fit the whole. It like pieced together. It was really nice. I mean, that's the thing. Like, I think a lot of us still think that, a ton of older PVs and a lot of idol groups are the better ones because they're from times when, they had to like either they had to really try to stand out or show that they're actually worth something. Now it's more like let's just ride on what we do have and
Stardust bowling.
Stardust bowling. I mean, again, that's why it'll irk me a lot when it's like, hey, here's another narrative-driven PV by a not a world famous, but Japan famous director, and it's like, well, shit. I mean, at this point, I don't expect anything good because all these guys just seem to be like, oh, I'm a genius. Here we go, and it's like, what did you just make? I don't even know. And I mean, of course, I'm a sucker for Joe Kahn and his Western appeal, but he was able to make two PVs that just, they serve their purpose so well. I mean, granted, he didn't use any Japan filter. I'm sure his video team and like video editing team was actually like, well, we're actually gonna not make this look like shit. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Uza was hot. Did you see that shit? And then Gingham Check was awesome too, because it was like, oh man, look at this nostalgia all up in here.
Did he do
Hollywoodo?
Did he do NMB's? Wow.
What?
Wow. I just completely lost it.
Were you gonna say?
Come on, Geeks.
Oh, Come on, Geeks. No, I don't think so. I think we would have heard that he did it if he did Come on, Geeks. Because if they had already announced in the news that like he did two PVs for them, like I think they would have said something about him doing another one. So no, I don't think so.
Or Darkness.
Ooh, Darkness. Well, yeah. I mean, how would you go about producing a PV? Like, well, I would want to make sure. Granted, like again, it's all going to be personal preference. As a producer, you do have the job of making sure like your PV makes money or does its job. So regardless of your personal taste, you have to make sure the PV accomplishes something on a business, via business rationale. So,
like Stardust Bowling, it didn't have a large budget, but it was still well done. It was quirky. It was fun.
And maybe that's their plan anyway. Maybe it's just like, let's make really shitty PVs so people like buy our CDs. Wait, I don't understand how that works.
Yeah, but I mean, it worked. Stardust Bowling worked. It didn't need a complex narrative, even though there was some narrative to it.
Right.
It had a very limited narrative. Oh, we got captured. Oh, we broke free. Yeah. We bowled these guys over.
Yeah.
quite literally. Yeah, so it doesn't have to be a complex theme like Gingham Check or Monotsuno Sounds Good or Kaze wa Fuiteru or whatever.
That symbolism, man.
One with the giant mole alien rat thing.
Yeah, that was Kaze.
No, it doesn't have to be deep.
Yeah.
If I want deep, I'll go to an opera.
No, you won't, because do you listen to opera, dude?
No, not
Exactly, so get out of here.
not generally.
Don't give me that shit.
I have listened to some, but not. But that's the point. I don't want deep.
Alright, you don't want deep. You don't want it deep, you want it shallow.
I want fun.
Indeed. That is true. That's pretty much... That's the thing, like, I just want fun in my auto PVs, and if I get that, then I'll be satisfied. We are critical of a lot of things just because they are things to nitpick on. We're not necessarily...
And that's our job.
Yeah, I mean, it is, like, what we're trying to say here is this is how they could improve, or this is something that we don't want to see just because of these reasons, etc. So...
Yeah, I'm done with the narrative PVs. I'm done with the 7, 8, 10,
I guess
50.
that's all of us. Yeah. 50 but give me 5. They should just made that an actual drama or something. Holy shit.
Give me 3.
Give me 3 minutes. That's what you're asking for, right?
3.5 minutes. I mean, it doesn't have to be so long.
I like that pun.
That works on so many levels.
Yeah.
2 words.
All right, we're done. We're done double shitting on PVs now. So I'm gonna close this question off, and we're gonna close the show out.
Yeah.
All right. You see, even Serena tweeted that NSK Podcast so long. LOL, gonna crash night.
Yeah. See?
Did she just fly in or something?
Possibly. I'm not sure when she got back. But
like,
she met Morning Musume on the street.
yeah, that was pretty cool. Or so she says.
Yeah.
She could be lying about it.
She
but
didn't get any pictures.
I don't think she has a reason to lie. Anyway, Twitter links are in the show notes. I am at Tadave. You are at Draco60, and we are at New School Kaidan. Come check out our t-shirts at milk-tee.com. That's milk-tee.com. And while you're at it, check out the New School Kaidan Spreadshirt store at newschoolkaidan.com/store. Check out our bros, the Bakuhatsu boys. BSGS BKHTS the PV, Fridays at 7 p.m. Pacific. I never have a good way to say this. Maybe I should say check out the evening show with NSK on Fridays at 4 p.m. Pacific. And then stay tuned for Basugasu Bakuhatsu the TV at 7 p.m. Pacific. That's Friday nights, filling up your idol fan programming.
Well, not exactly stay tuned because they're on their channel and not ours.
Yeah, I know, but you know what? Shut up. Selective-hearing.com has all your musical review needs if you need them. Go there. Check out the Selective Hearing Japan 2013 documentary because the 2014 one's not going to come out for like another 5 months or something.
And check out Steve's acoustic.
Oh yeah, Steve's
with
acoustic.
Ryutist.
Dude, that's actually pretty cool. He played guitar and then Ryutist sang. It was pretty neat.
He
and
gave
check out his he gave them matching what?
Like maraca shaker things for him.
Yeah.
In their color.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
And check out his coverage of Idol Matsuri because he's a much more diligent writer than I am. Check out nihongogo.com for your Japan media entertainment news. Nihongogo will be sending a few of us over to J-Pop Summit Festival in like 2 weeks. Holy shit. So,
you get to enough conventions?
So look forward to that. Yo, I need something to hold me down, like, from Japan, like Japan depression. So, like, a little bit of weeboo here and there, like, really helps out. Like, I just sprinkle it all over.
Well, you're gonna get Swagalicious.
I hope so. Holy shit.
It's been confirmed that she'll be there.
Yeah. The Tomo, the Moeblab Tomochin Itano Tomomi, will be at J-Pop Summit Festival. So that's cool.
Get your crush on.
Yeah. If you're watching this podcast on YouTube, thank you very much. Please give it a like, share it, tell your friends about it, subscribe to us on YouTube, and let us know what kind of videos you want to see from us. And if you would like to contribute to New School Kaidan, go to newschoolkaidan.com/contribute. We are looking for writers, graphic designers, especially graphic designers, and anyone who can help us out in covering live events and whatnot. And thank you very much. Special shout out to DJ Amaya for providing us the OP and ED for this New School Kaidan podcast. So, Charlie Draco Cowden, what is your last word for the night?
GTO started today.
That's a lot of words. So the
The
new
piece.
drama started today?
Yeah.
Oh, snap. Isn't it? Yeah, Yuria's in it, right? Kizaki
Yep.
Yuria?
Her and a couple graduated Sakura Gakuen members, and there's another one. I can't remember off the top of my head now.
Okay.
I gotta go see if I can find that.
Well, this show needs to end soon because we're about to hit the 3-hour mark. So,
Wow.
my final word is don't lose your way. This was NSK Podcast, episode 196.
6.
Thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in. If you've been listening live, we really appreciate it if you stayed this entire time. And if you've marathoned this whole thing as a download, as an audio download or whatnot, thank you very much. We appreciate it. Leave us comments. Let us know how we're doing. Tell us anything. We are an open box.
Comments are good.
All right. See you next week when we talk about not so scary idols. Hopefully.
Maybe.
Bye.
There were no scary idols.